Radio.
Hey everyone, it's Guest 273 here, and today we are back with part 2 of Murphy's Law. That's right, we did manage to finish the map in the first 11 hours, which might sound surprising until you learn that it's a H-size map with underground as well. So yeah, and with 7 opponents, so let's not forget that. There were 3 opponents in the team, but I think 2 of them have been defeated. Actually, I think all 3 of them have been defeated. Or am I crazy? I think at least 2 of them have been defeated, so basically everybody is actually in a free-for-all now. Somehow those guys that were in a team fared very badly, maybe because they were kind of like in the middle of the map and also connected to each other in a pretty easily accessible way, unlike everybody else. But yeah, I think it's time for me to do a quick audio check, and then we can jump into part 2. And imagine if you're watching in the future, you can see that there's 2 stream parts. You know that I didn't finish it in the first part, but yeah. Let's see if the video quality is fine. Let's see if I sound a-okay. I wonder who's gonna be here for day 2. But yeah, we are very close to finishing off red, and then we have 3 opponents remaining, 2 of which actually have pretty strong main heroes, or at least strong heroes in general. So I'm looking forward to some pretty epic battles, to be honest. And how do I sound? Pretty close to finishing off red, and then we have 3 opponents remaining, 2 of which actually have pretty strong main heroes. Alright, I sound fine, so yeah, I think we can just load back into the single player scenario, which I've already progressed up to month 7, if you believe it or not, but hey. This map is airship based, and we need to actually sort of do this. Murphy's Law, so it should be somewhere in the middle. Okay, yeah. Sometimes the sorting is not alphabetical, and I still haven't found out why. Yeah, like here you can see it's like in the middle of like K. So yeah, we saved yesterday on day 1. Wait, no, month 7, week 1, day 6. And let's load that save. I think I had done this turn already. And something pretty big happened. We found the Furious Doom hero with the scholar in the prison. And she had enemy dead. And also Inferno, by the way, which we didn't have before. But also we got Resurrection from Jedi, from tagging Jedi on her, because she's an expert scholar hero. Unfortunately, I did mess up her last level up. I should have just gone to the Conflicts Town, deposited the army. But we do have this one sizable army here. I'm still thinking what to do with these dragons, because technically they're like really good. I can just have a bunch of black dragons, I mean. And yeah, we could like demolish through everybody with those. Or we could not use those, but yeah. And then we of course have our main hero Dracon, who started like the skeleton farming. He jumped in on airship because we don't really have an easy way to get to red. And I think it's gonna be like worthwhile to eliminate red because he's in this pocket. He also has this like hero in the prison, right? And I think Kinkeria might be a prison hero as well, but going here, potentially getting another prison hero from this guy would be like pretty cool. And yeah, I have done my turn. I actually have quite a few resources now, which is cool. So maybe I should actually hold up. I don't remember having this many resources. Let's actually do this. And is this a wise idea? Technically we can have a level 5 mage guild in the conflicts. I just wonder if it's the correct play to make. Ooh, air elementals, a spell we did not have yet. Ooh, Ron is here. You have me for at least an hour and a half. I'm getting ready for my vacation today. Yep. Don't worry, Ron. By the way, I was just saying, we defeated... Am I crazy? Wait. Who was in the team? Teal. Oh no, Teal is still from the original team that they had. I thought we had defeated basically the last 3 players, but no. Teal is indeed player 7, and I think we eliminated green first, so yeah, that's of course not true. But I think, well, now that we have Resurrection, we don't actually need to research level 4 spells. But we will still be like researching level 5 spells, I think. If for no other reason than for the fact that we could get multiple summons. So I don't like air elementals that much, but they are a summon, which I don't have yet. And then here, and we don't need the boots of speed, so let me just actually equip these. We don't actually get any movement points from the airships. And yeah, we did have the Tower Grail town for a little while. So we do see the entirety of the map, which is cool. Okay, Tan flies over here. Morton just there, and yeah, I think that, or Doom Lady, is indeed going to be going for that Cove town, and then the Stronghold town after that. We're gonna try to finish off Teal as well, you know? The less AI, the better, because the less heroes they can have all around. So, week at Vampire Lord, actually pretty decent week, considering we're the only one with the no, actually that's not true anymore. There is a Necropolis here, but I do suspect that it's not the most upgraded thing in the universe. So yeah, we do have this Jedi. I think he's still going to... I think he should go back through these like endless portals. And for one very simple reason, he can teach Resurrection to Thane, so we don't end up losing that. I do think these dragons we are gonna keep... Oh yeah, this is the new week, so... Actually, maybe, you know what? I feel like these guys are gonna be really good in the end game. I'm gonna actually snatch the mammoths here. I know that they don't quite belong to the faction, and also hold up Lord Hart, you can hold this. And maybe, new week, but did we have any town with an artifact merchant actually built in it? I'm pretty sure that we did. Okay, Piquedram, check this out. Ooh, that's these artifacts need to be like taken, I think. What tower town is this? Oh, it's like right here. Okay, cool. Cool. Piquedram could. Piquedram is close to being a good hero because he just lacks the town portal essentially. And where is this guy? Gerwolf, I think, is going to be dismissed. In fact, I think Gerwolf should be the one taking this. Objective 20 mages. Maybe we can deliver these back home. Maybe we don't need to. Technically, we could. Is there any value? Ooh, there's double exits here. I guess we could give his ballista away before we dismiss him, but anyway, pick the drum. I do think we do need to snatch these away from the opponents. In fact, hold up. I think also, let's just do it like this. Ta-da, okay, cool. Down with an artifact merchant indeed, and then, hold up, the one thing we did want to check. So, sword and spell power. We don't have any morale artifacts, which is the thing I was looking for. In these towns, well, in this Bulwark town, I suppose we don't own multiple Bulwarks anymore. And by the way, ooh, Taurosaur is back. Taurosaur is back. And the seal is here. Taurosaur and seal. I feel like we're gonna buy seal over here just because this town is like empty otherwise, right? Or no, this town had the Tyroxaur already in it. A bit sad, but I think Tyroxaur can. Really quickly, like these. I think we should flag this dwelling just because, well, so we can buy the ship. I think this town is actually like this. If once we're ready to go for orange, this is the town we're gonna be using to do just that. Then Vidomina here was very, very close, or like relatively close to gathering all the ghosties for us. And then what was happening here? Oh yeah, we were trying to like maybe find something for Iona to do. Actually, hold up. Maybe, well, wait for that now. Do we have like a proper exit? Not the Underworld or no? This here. This is a place I don't really want to go to. I guess I could like try to town portal here if I maybe am successful. Okay, so this is what Hellbent. Trogville, no. Tried to be fancy and like thought maybe we could reach this. But no, this town is gonna be closer. So unless we maybe can do this, I think we should try this at the very least. She's gonna take a couple turns, then she's gonna town portal to this town because she doesn't have earth magic. Then from here, actually, she can also like scholar over. Actually, you know what? Maybe even Jeddah. Oh, he doesn't have any mana. Well, doesn't need to like slow walk in that case, which is a bit sad. And yeah, we did want to purchase that other hero. Ooh, Bertram is here as well. Still trying to snatch those like decent heroes. And then I do believe that let me never finish the sentence. I do believe that we should buy Torosaur. Actually, maybe we won't take this for the simple reason because he has estates. And let me also actually I'm gonna sell the ore. Ore is more available. And then also these can be like converted into Scotland's. Then we have another 350. Wait, did Bertram have? Yeah, Bertram has an ammo card. Cool stuff indeed. So yeah, we have a bunch of heroes, but oh, actually, hopefully, you know what? Actually, maybe Torosaur is gonna go to this end here. Then perhaps we're gonna come back and actually bully these. The random units that spawned, and yeah, wait here. If we would go to over here, we would be over here. So Ione. So it's still pretty far away, but maybe we can like, or maybe we could like airship through here. Airshipping through here, I think she maybe. Well, no. Let's go with the original plan. Give the airship to this hero that was like already trying to do some things. We're gonna be ignoring this town, I think. The only fortress in the town, I don't think it's that valuable. Would have really liked to go to the castle with Dracon, but that also can wait a little bit. And yeah, fortunately, just a lack of airships nearby is indeed slowing us down, so I don't think anybody had landed on us. I actually wonder how much money we're making. We're making 23,000 and a little bit extra. Ooh, they actually picked up. This is the first time I see an AI pick up those creatures. So they have one of the Eagle Eye artifacts. Very necessary for that. So we did have the orange ship approaching, I think. I need to actually check that, if that's an important hero or not. Then we have Teal here. This is a little bit annoying, perhaps. Maybe, hold up, here and here. Do we have like an airship? We would have a regular boat. If we do a regular boat, we're still stuck on this side unless we go here, but no. Just gonna like, we gotta like airship, maybe like here, there's a passageway. No, this also doesn't work. Okay, I wanted to check what kind of a prankster was like flying towards us. I think it was like on one of these gates, one of these undergrounds. Okay, Neil is not too scary, so we can kind of ignore her. Okay, then Vidomina also needs a little bit. The problem is I have many heroes, we just each need a tiny bit. Oh, and I didn't pick up the Magi, never mind. Well, Gerwolf, we do not need you. Thank you for your service. I guess we'll pick this up just in case he... But no, I think we will... He has that. Torosaur could also be a decent hero if we get the wisdom for him. And I think at the very least we can do like a little bit of investment in these secondary heroes. Ooh, thank God we didn't even have that picked up. Need to make sure this guy can reach back into the town. And then there's so many of these, I kind of wonder. I'll give you the other rim. One stack. Okay, if we can, we're gonna be fighting them. And we should be able to just fight them. Okay. Tiny bits of experience that we don't otherwise have access to. I wonder if we could pick up this, maybe this vial. That's already, if this at all, anything we could do. We could also land an airship. If we land this airship, actually this could be interesting. Maybe Dracon. We could like fly over here with Iona, and then Dracon could be teleported over here. And is there any objective near here that is like valuable for him, that he could like, any piece of land that he could land on that would be like kind of decent? I don't think so. Yeah, the problem is that, what about this underground? This underground is completely isolated. But then again, we have these like other problematic things, these other problematic heroes. Maybe, as sad as that is, we will simply... We need the other heroes to just mule the aircraft for him. It'll be interesting here, but towards not too interesting. We could have been demon farming. Actually, we have like a lot of these pit lords. But no, that's not going to be valuable. Dracon without enchanters should be a sin. Well, I guess we're sinning in that case quite heavily, by the way. We are indeed sinning. Then I think we could take one of these other heroes. Hold up, castle hero here. Maybe get a boat, but no, this is like locked because behind like a very tough gate, so no. Okay, you know what? I kind of wanted to be in a town that isn't... Okay, no I can't. I have to dismiss a hero. I can't even get a hero out. Yeah, staying is outdoors. It's a bit of a problem. I guess we'll buy him in the next turn. No biggie. Airships are super expensive, at least on wood. But of course we have a lot of income, so we can buy them out with trading in a single turn, but it's still pretty hefty. If we're buying airships or we're not buying units, if we're not buying units, the AI is buying units. And they're growing stronger. I kind of hoped that these would fight each other, but no, they don't seem to be doing that. Okay, Dracon has thankfully landed, so we can address this threat in the Conflicts town. I can go for the elementals there as well. I hope that that's not that Glacius. Now that Glacius is for some reason stuck there. He's maybe like also just defending in the same way that I met with Dracon. If he's landed, he can just TP back. So who is this hero? Ziph. Ziph is not tough at all. So where do we go? Vokial. Now we're too tired, but now we're not too tired. Ooh, Silent. Ooh, we got to a different town. This was not the town I was aiming for, though. However, because they have an airship here... You know what, actually, in fact... We don't even need to, like... But then Dracon... okay, you know what? I do kind of want the other elemental. I should do this. I am gonna... Hold up. Dracon firstly is going to TP to this town, because this town has stables that he did want to pick up. Yeah, then I think we can pick up the units, which we kind of want to convert. Well, we're gonna have some pixies. Still, these are kind of fine. do like a very much... Okay, yeah, now we have Resurrection as well. But we've already committed to the Path of the Necromancy. Okay, now, for both of these heroes at the same time, I think we should, for their sake, research the level 5 spell. Fire Elemental, sure. Fire Elemental is good because he can survive an Armageddon if we ever had one. Then... I mean, yeah, we can... What kind of a magic do we... We don't have a prayer, though. Yeah, we don't have a prayer. Actually, don't have a mass haste. I kind of don't care, though. We could blind them. Like, since we do not have a ballista. Oh wait, but hold up. Well... Okay, well... Never mind, that didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to, but sure. Then Dracon. Go to Zippocalypse. Then over here. Mysteria can't really go too far, but... I keep calling her Mysteria because she's Mysteria. She was Mysteria in Nova Sol's map, I think. Or was she not? Can't follow all the hero names. I hope that you didn't throw away the 3 pieces of the Eagle Eye artifacts that you got from Furious Doom. No, I think they are on the Dracon. I'm pretty sure all the Eagle Eye stuff is on Dracon. I think I saw the Stoic Watchmen's though. But that was like before, because we were stuck and we couldn't actually get any. Anywhere. I think we need to be careful with the level ups. Be somewhat careful. Treats and then... Taurosaur. We're trying to make you a decent hero. Oh, 81 rams. That is quite a lot of rams that we could potentially teleport away. Seal with her bolts. Okay, so then, as I said, what if we just go here with Iona, then we will do that. Then let me transform these couple of hundred, or 100, a little bit more. Then we have these angels, but we don't have any upgraded angel dwellings, so I think I know what I could do with those. I can give these angels over here. Then we just don't have the money to upgrade the dragons, to the ghost dragons, which is a bit of a problem. How much do we need? We need like actually quite a lot. 1,200 for an upgrade is like quite a hefty sum though. Do we have any dwellings? Oh, actually, hold up, I remember. 130 imps. I think that's quite worthwhile to collect. 130 imps. Then vampires are also like a stack that we could keep the struggle that. Oh, we have a bunch of hold up, in this Necrotown we have a bunch of ships. I almost want to go there, but no, we already have like Is this wise? I'm not go there. Maybe, hold up, maybe she can restore her mana, Vidomina. Then we can tag her with Mysterious Doom. Mysterious Doom tries to like go here. You think no, this is not going to be teleportable, I think we'll need to fly with her a little bit at least. Dracon does kind of also need to restore his mana. Unless he goes to a dungeon town, then he's just completely fine. Although I misclicked on that. So where indeed am I going to? I don't have anything to give there. Where indeed am I going to? I think that Necro town actually. This here, we can use a secondary hero to actually to go and attack red. The secondary hero is gonna be here, but like, do we have the resources? Is Josephine strong enough? I think Josephine might just be strong enough for 2. 4 of these, 60 of these. If we leave a little bit behind, maybe also. Do you have like these artifacts? No, she can get. I think red is like, it's just good. It would be good to eliminate them, right? I think Vokial is not that strong. Even with his extra army. The secondary heroes should be able to do it. So we've somehow already been there. And then Vidomina can restore her mana and be happy about it. And then she can also use these airships here. But she needs to first also get the spell of Animate Dead. So yeah, we were like... Ooh. Hey there, Gabby. I kind of, I'll look at the chat, but I kind of want to pay attention to this map a little bit, because they tend to airship, like, in a random location, and then it's, like, perfectly close enough to one of your towns to land immediately. I do need to keep an eye on them. Airships are, like, fly but worse, but somehow also better, in some aspects. It sucks that you can't... Okay, yeah, this is the stuff I'm talking about, that I would, like, land in one of my little enclosures. Or that... Oh my goodness. Well, that is, I think, Teal's main hero. I wonder if they're gonna... Oh, they actually took the Grail town. That's very interesting. So, Teal is, like, fighting back, Isra especially. Hey, I guess, Sam, how are you? Oh, gotta go. I am doing pretty fine. I was quite a bit tired yesterday after 11 hours of this map, but now I'm refreshed and ready to go, ready to complete the adventure. I'm excited to see you pick up a Commander Claw. Commander Claw? Who could that be? Brother has these fancy names for everybody and I don't even know them. Okay, so... Could we defend this with... Piquedram? Piquedram is like kinda good, but like also, What if I try? Well, we can either guaranteed defend this. Xarfax is like quite strong though, I think. You know what, actually, I think it's gonna be like a good idea to try to fight the Xarfax with Furious Doom. For one simple reason. Also with Piquedram. Because then we could get the artifacts, so we could... If Piquedram is like... gonna be good, right? I wish... you can't really go here, and you also can't go there. I mean, okay. It sucks that we have to take a turn to do this. 2 turns to like fly here. Right? Yeah, 3 turns to be like here somewhere. We can land here, and then we can... 1 turn just can go back into the airship. There's a lot of airships here. If Piquedram does defend this, he's gonna be like a perfect hero who can use all the good spells. And if he does... Yeah, this one, it's not the biggest deal because they... Well... Every time we have to keep recapturing is kind of like a big deal though. Then I think Tyrexor is just gonna defend. He's gonna stay back here. I think I need Seal, but Seal can be also one of these heroes that just like... Hold up. Maybe it flies within it. We do have 2 airships like immediately here available. Cool. We'll do minimum enlistment seal, which is basically we'll try to go and pick up some resources with her. And if we have to disband her, it's completely fine with me. A bunch of imps. And here, okay, cool. Going to the town. Josephine's kind of sad. I mean, give her that. She does have, yeah, she does have sorcery, so those are pretty good. Items for her, she does more damage. Those powerful lightning bolts, I think because of those lightning bolts. Is that we can reinforce her in the next turn and then she's like there. Then Mr. Dracon. Mr. Dracon can jump into here, into one of these ships. Then we can actually go very easily retake this land, I think. I don't see like a big, strong tan hero here. And after that, there is no airship yard here, but with the airship we can go and fly down here. Then we can also have that down. Vidomina is still looking for stuff. I guess she can try to get like a little bit more skeletons here. That's close to nothing, but sure. Okay, then we just don't want them to have the titans essentially, right? There's 3 different genies. To buff those up. Then maybe magi. Well, at least 1 magi. I think we could even afford. It kind of sucks that we have to spend all these resources. I'm kind of like leaving the Mercury behind though. I kind of want... Thought we made that deal, but apparently we didn't make that deal. And then I guess I'll do this as well. So, kind of my little... Yeah, less than I would have hoped for, but also factory town. Oh, we're making minus 500 here, that's pretty sad. Piquedram, not the worst thing if we lose him, because if he comes back we can... We bought him from a tavern actually, so there's a chance that he will be in the tavern again if he's defeated. And if not, then we have a home for Bertram, who can just sit there and provide 350 extra gold every single day of the week. Oh, here, I kind of forgot. Well, that hero isn't strong, and I think that, like, Lord Heart... Oh, actually, Lord Heart is, like, a pretty good guy to fight, because every time he levels up, it's, like, 50 extra gold per turn. Ooh, easy defense, apparently. Piquedram says I want to be a good hero. And that was about the spellcasting, by the way, so... I am guessing that... How did they do it? Wait a moment, the gate is like broken immediately. We only I am gonna do this. Does it end up being the same? 1141 or hold on. I wanna see what? Bro lost only 1 titan and lost all the 1 stacks. How did he do it? This is like amazing. Like, bro, these titans deleted everything or what? Okay, well that anti-magic on them, I guess anti-magic on those. They haste, they mind themselves. These don't die. Could have even bought another turn there, right? He kind of walks on the mines a little bit himself. Okay, he walks up there. Do we just get like a big luck here? No. Do they not trigger the detonation? No, that's the thing. Then they step on mines. And then the towers just kind of win. What? I think I can... Oh, and the enemy has fled. No. I kind of want to fully kill him though. Surprisingly decent little result. I almost want to Wait, 95, well... Well, yeah, no prayer there. Okay, anti-magic. That's... anti-magic there as well. He says haste. I was like, oh, do we have the strand that? That would be also pretty funny. They fireball that. I guess the Titan can shoot. Then I think he's gonna... Oh, he mismarked. Okay, that's amazing, because then we can, like, do that. Then if we don't kill, which we're not gonna kill... Oh, I don't have enough for a blind, damn it. Well now. Ooh, actually, hold up. Piquedram, amazing defense, of course we want him to... His armor gonna be like another good skill maybe for him. His troops will be tankier. I kind of need the other two skills, but also dealing damage with magic, but no, let's take that first. So we can get level 5 spells just in case. Not enough for expert earth magic, however. It's very close to that. Jedi somehow. You don't have this scholar, but yeah, we can't really do much with you. We kind of need like an Armageddon or something silly with you, but then you don't have the mana to cast. It's kind of like a failed hero. Hold up, wait, we had that Larissa here. We're still trying to go here, go places. And Taurosaur, I think he can stay on one of these. He can try to go between... actually he can also take these. Spell power and secondary heroes. The secondary hero is pretty relevant, they can deal damage with spells pretty nicely. Then here, this hero probably should not be beating dragons. And this is like amazing. Yeah, we can teach Piquedram town portal, and then he can start town portaling around. Then I kind of need Ash to not steal my airship, you know? Or Eikthurn to not steal my airship. Maybe we... Nah, we need to land on this turn, but it needs to be like in a location where they can't access the ship. Because well, we do have an airship yard there. Okay, we'll just go for the maximum convenience for future me. I think this is gonna be a fine location. And then hold up seal. Yeah, we do need a free hero slot, so oopsie doopsie, because here we do want to buy out the turquoise, these guys. They could be kind of good skeletons, but whatever. And then like older side, I guess we don't want the elephants. Instead, these, and then here, these are like still outer side. Okay, now we are neutral morale. Maybe we could have picked up like an automaton or two, actually, maybe. Maybe we still can. We kind of want these manual detonation automatons. Those do feel better. Okay, then Iona is completely fine here. Okay, beautiful stuff, really. Beautiful stuff, really. So we've defended everything of ours. And yeah, it's just gonna be a while to get from place to place. We're already moving at the maximum speed we can. Oh, who's that? Who's that random? Okay, of course it's Biarma. Of course one of their main heroes is like on the way here to like do stuff. I think we need to do like a splash damage. So like this, just so the tent is like... Air shield, of course, I mean, sure. Froze my fire, man. I love to see it when that happens. Even these guys that are exploding is not that good. Like, because of the tent is still alive. Then. Thinking, do we maybe like... I think we delete the tent and then we try to do things. They protect from air, damn it, that's kind of what I wanted to cast. Anyway, -10 still. Explode these guys so they don't... Oh, they didn't. Pretty sad. Oh yeah, and he's frozen. Okay, well... Goodbye, Josephine. Apparently you failed your one task of reaching red because you were intercepted by like the strongest hero on the map. Happens to the best, you know? That's that hero. Okay, look, we need to delete that opponent before they snatch all my mines. Okay, look, then Mr. Lord Heart. Enemy has fled. No, don't do that. It does have leadership, so maybe, but no. Oh, well, as long as she's dead, don't mind losing a couple of random units. Also leveled up. Now he's making even more money. Okay, cool. Lost the genie, kind of sad, but is a good speed 11 unit. Then, hold up, I think... Maybe, I think my Razor Plane has learned a new spell. Yeah, Plane has learned a couple new spells. Then I think I also missed Mr. Plane. Let's keep 3 of these together. So we need the head and we need the arms of the Legion. This kind of feels sad. The Jedi is just like trying to like do at least anything. I think he's gonna be in his life as a guy who's just shuffling like airships. Vidomina is kind of in a similar fate at the moment. Airship shuffling heroes. Then here, did they go down here? No, they didn't. They went like up here maybe with a hero. No, they went actually there. Okay, cool. So, equip some better fighting stuff. In fact, make them sad. If they're skipping turns, they're not doing much else. Hold up. This should be in 2 stacks. This should be in 3 stacks, in my opinion. And here we could even equip. No, we don't. We only have archery artifacts. Enemy has fled though. Chain them. Okay, cool. Worked pretty nicely. Then I think we strike like this. Then strike like this. Maybe they delete them. One hit point. Well, sure thing. 1 hit point for 10 skeletons. I don't have anything in this town that I need, no? Yeah, we should, if we can, we should be animating dead. I think these orcs we can leave behind a little bit. He fled! Oh yeah, from inside the town. I kind of forgot that feature of the Stronghold town. That's like... Bro, I was like gonna animate them back. I don't have... Do I have air shot? Oh, I do have air shot. You do have anti-magic, okay, whatever. I don't actually want to take the rally flag though. Can't believe they did that. Then actually, let's fly here. Now Piquedram can learn everything, all the secrets of the universe. And actually hold up Titans, I kind of want these now. We will have like a mini. I mean, I guess if we're going for, if we're rolling with, I guess we can roll with the neutral units as well. Power plus neutral units feels like a pretty decent. Kinkeria, in fact, hold up, you will be the guy here. So. Now, he has, but he has like resurrection on portal as well. Like proper resurrection, so it feels weird to have golems on him. Do we need to be worried about this random Biarma? Maybe. Could we maybe... Well, actually, you know what, maybe. These guys I'm gonna take just because they're high tier units. We can resurrect them. Yeah, actually, let's take everyone who we can resurrect. In fact, maybe... I think Magi makes sense now because they can be resurrected as well. Then we don't actually need more genies, we just need 1 stack. I guess if we lose them, this is... the bigger stack is fine. Then, maybe a weird choice, but let's go to this town because it has a little bit of XP for him. Okay, expert magic, cool. And then you can deposit this as well. Any other like cool units that we can grab? These boys. Okay, I mean, I guess since he still has low mana-ish, what we can do with him. Okay, does he has he been here? Let's go here. Go to the Necro town. can upgrade. Okay, so how do we improve his knowledge? Well, he needs to sit here for a turn, but other than that, I think he can go. Please get 1 extra knowledge, then we will look for knowledge nearby towns. Knowledge nearby towns. He's been in the town, and he should also visit the stable. There, maybe he can visit this town. And then also we'll just leave. One man here. Okay, he's like learned a few things. Cool. Anyone else interesting? Moandor, Necromancer, potentially could be interesting. We'll need a few levels to get him up to speed, but I think it's pretty cool. Mummies. We needed those for a quest, but those are super far away. Okay, they're also fighting. Interesting, interesting. So then, okay, Bertram in town. Dracon, of course. This is like super far away, so it's like. Oh, but hold up, there used to be. Oh, yeah, there is a town here, of course. On the way here that we need to grab. Reinforcing maybe with angels. And yeah, no other way we can do this. We could go like through here. This is like 1 billion years though. I think we just try to like fly there. Second hero stats also being accurate. Vidomina, gonna be picking up an airship, and then we'll figure out where she can fly. Maybe she could be like given some troops. Somebody here can go. Oh, Piquedram could like teleport here, give Vidomina some troops, and then she can go and attack the other player. That also does seem like a fair plan. Jedi should probably restore his mana. And then he can go places, I think. In the meantime, I think Piquedram, as I did say, it's gonna be good to visit this location, this castle, for a little bit of units, and then I guess we can go to Vixen for a few reasons. Oh, she has a expert thing. Oh, hold up. Iona, do you have... Oh, yeah, you don't have wisdom. So that's why you're, like, being in a handicapped. You know? Okay, that's pretty sad, but yeah, that is the case. Then, I think we need to go to here. So for the exchange match, I can give you these kobolds for safekeeping. You can give me... Oh man, since we already have them as a stack, already like to start building this, and this is also a stack just for a secondary hero. Do we have 2 more TP? We have exactly 2 more TPs, so does this make at least some amount of sense? I mean, let's go back again to Ziphocalypse. Okay, then here's some more skeletons. Keep looking at him just in case he has, but he doesn't have the. So then, hold up, we had. Oh no, we don't have the mammoths anymore here. Where did those mammoths go? I was pretty sure I had extra mammoths. Oh, did we leave them? Yeah, we left them on the Siraj. Trying to find the bug. Not too bad, we can just let them go for those anyway. Boom, 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 boom. Mammoths would make like a fantastic stack. In fact, I think I want to go through them because of that. Then we can get these extra mammoths, and then with the big mammoth stack, this other town should not be a problem anymore at all. And then Jadeite, of course, you need to end the turn in the town to restore the mana, even though it's like only 20-ish man that you're recovering. Oh, Week of the War Mammoth, hold up. Randomly just kinda makes this whole thing better now. Week of the War Mammoth. A whole week has already passed, that's like pretty crazy. Grab these, grab these. Dracon can do this. Capture this town. Okay. Devils are also interesting, but like we have so many different creature stacks now. I feel like we just max the ones we have. And then I don't think the Zero should actually go here. I think the Zero should kind of go maybe like here, because we're gonna get everywhere that we need to. And then yeah, it can also be given some troops afterwards. They'll just have to like kind of naturally level up into what we need. So then, first things first, to give me this extra mobility, thank you. Then let's go to Bulwark Town. Let's buy out these. Let's upgrade the. Let's just have more of the mammoths. Okay, 50 mammoths. Quite a formidable amount. Then, yeah, because everybody is so isolated, we actually do have the time to like just kinda. Okay, these didn't need 2 gems, but whatever. Gems are very precious anyway. Pretty forget. It's in the skeleton. It bothers me, but yeah, okay. Let us go to the Stronghold town. Actually, let's check what heroes did we get. Solmyr is back. Actually, Solmyr with the Wisdom and the Scholar. Hold up. And also we have Josephine back as a level 16 hero. So I feel that we are cooking here because we have a recipe for success. In fact, you know what needs to be done? So, since Solmyr has the Scholar, he can basically learn everything here. Then, this man is just gonna give away those units. Yeah, Solmyr has basically like learned everything. Okay, hold up. Right. Hold up, we need it. Hero slot, so. We can put more on doors, but that's no problem. Then we need a... Check, did anybody buy anything? No, there's like a few artifacts still. Still for sale, then grab the other hero. Okay. She's seen some action. It's a school helmet, actually. Okay, then, ta-da! We have this hero, then we can learn Animate Dead with her. She doesn't have anything more, though. I think I can afford one bird for her. Oh yeah, Stronghold Town, we can sell some troops. Then... here, you can have these as well. So now, Piquedram can... the Drillin, we want to deposit these, because these are going to be in a golem stack. He cannot go to another town. I think we might actually need to just buy these for him, because it's so cheap. This also gives him potentially some more mana recovery options, whatever. Now he's like... too slow, but we can afterwards go to a Necropolis town for sure. Then, you have Solmyr. You are wise, I think you should be the one in the town, who stays in the town. Josephine can have some potential. Do we have any... once again, we need the sum. I think actually hold it, so let's do a little bit of bird, so... she'll be able to reach this ship and give away the troops. Bertram actually, hold up. You two, yeah, you two can even exchange some things. You know what, Solmyr can also, like, maybe go ahead and buy himself a ship up here. Gonna take a turn, so we might as well do something else in that turn, like go here. Okay, cool. This man is recovering mana. And then we just need to have, yeah, ways to increase mana, somehow. These kind of help. Okay. Now I feel like the AI should not be able to do anything to us. You never know if they're gonna take that town or if they're gonna jump in an airship and they're so close together. The way they move like that. Okay, so Jedi, ship of the air. Maybe before we go, we like snatch the things so we can produce more of them. Then we will need to go. We will need to like fly up here, but maybe here. But we need some sort of reinforcement. So maybe actually the reinforcing thing can be done over here through this town. So Dracon. I wonder if they smoked up the area. They didn't. That's pretty cool of them. Then we'll need to go to like the castle town afterwards. These are all undead. Well, not all, but still. Dalton is here. Interesting. I can kind of blind one of his units. I can kind of cast Keyword as well afterwards, so I think we do this. We'll wait for his nasty spellcaster from the skeletons, of course. But it's actually pretty powerful. I think with the ghosties we can attack, because we can just, you know, get them back. This is better than blind. Then. Just wanna not lose. Okay. Ooh! Yeah, shower, of course, and I can't quite get those back. Shame. Oh, we do have resurrection. Hold up, we have resurrection. We can get everything back. Then I should just keep them in one big stack, to be honest. And enemy dead. These. And then we cannot resurrect. We cannot animate dead. Dalton has been defeated, so... Oh, actually he had some very cool items. Improved that. This, in my opinion, well, not being blindable, but then again we're rolling with the undeads. Interesting shield. Oh, we have the... Except for this, we would have the skull helmet from the hero that we can buy in the town. Do we have anything good here? This town is like pretty sad though. I guess we'll go here for the little batch of skeletons. Well, actually, oh, we have the tent already. Go to here, give me extra movement points. And then actually I think we need to go back to that. The apocalypse. Unless this town is like super isolated, I don't think that's gonna be too big of a problem. Then Vidomina is waiting for Josephine, right? So, these dudes will just TP these other stacks in. And yeah, we'll have the ultimate one-stack army. And then... I almost want to go here with Vidomina so we don't really waste too many moves. There's like another catacombs over there. Okay, Solmyr can airship up to here. Actually, so, because of this, because Piquedram can deliver, like, we're gonna take these two objectives relatively simply with Vidomina, then here we're gonna go up and reinforce the two guys that attack these. I think we should be gearing up for, like, a main fight very, very soon. Stat-wise... Morton has might stats. Do we maybe think we can defeat this Glacius? Glacius hasn't really done much lately. Because it cannot be resurrected, so actually we'll convert into skeletons if I... Okay, extra few hundred skellies have been amassed in here because pixies would be turned into those as well. You know what? I kind of feel like the Dracon should take those. Can Dracon be... I think Dracon also should. Maybe Dracon goes to this town. Okay, we'll get a little bit of reinforcements. Then here, and then I think we can even be reinforced with Piquedram. Mr. P. Getting any more ghosties would be good. I guess 2 big stacks is like also pretty fine, but still. Still would really like to at least upgrade some of these. I kind of don't like bone dragons because they can't reach the battlefield across the battlefield in one single turn. So this, then here, and then boom, boom, boom. He can also animate, so maybe he just also has the titans. So well, neutral morale. Devils don't help us too much besides the negative. And looking, I guess we would be making like a couple enchanters, so like even genie. So an army, then these can be used for other purposes. Then over here we do have a few items. I think we will just take. We'll actually deck out Piquedram as a secondary hero just in case something bad happens. We don't care about the blind on him too much. Then we have the same ring here. Velocity, but also I'm kind of dealing a lot of damage with like implosions, so I do kind of like that. I guess skeletons would benefit from that, but whatever. we haven't really made the bow. We don't see the components, and I guess since we are indeed kind of advancing here... Ooh, work art. Inexhaustible work art. I think Dracon is ready to like pounce. And Piquedram is like left to deal with. The Aftermath army rally. And then here we can kind of go. Oh, wait, there was one thing I really specifically wanted here, that was that knowledge that I didn't get. Well, anyway, we can deposit the army in the Trough, the slow troops at least, which is like actually close to none at this point. Everybody's like fast in his army, but still we want to go here. That one thing that is like, we'll actually pick up the vortex with Piquedram, so it's fine. Okay, cool. Finally, having a rally hero with Town Portal is just so good. The ability to concentrate every single like troop in every single, from every single town to like every single town location as well is just insane. It means that your strongest army is essentially everywhere all at once. Ooh, okay, we need to defend whoever that is in the factory town. Some lonely Sandro. Lamau. So yeah, that's... well, we can't upgrade those, but we can take these for sure. Then, hold up, I will give you Lord Heart, or you already have it, that we have a duplicate. Duplicate for you. Maybe you can do dragons, now we have another powerful stack. But we can also... hold up, wait. Okay, then, fire. Oh, wait, hold up. Don't want to quite sell everything. I sell most things, yes, but not everything just yet. And then we're gonna go to the 5.4k. At least the upgrade for these guys is not too expensive. Foolish Sandro, thank you for your victory for free. Okay, then Jadeite. Jadeite we need to be sponsored so he can fly up there. Vidomina in a few turns, in 2 turns she can be actually like right here. So, okay, yeah, she barely kind of makes it. This is like brilliant. Then Torresor. Kind of like sad, but he is looking for like just a couple of bits of experience. Then here, this is what? This is next to the second Inferno town, so we can actually have, we can send somebody to rally that as well. Then here, we need to just basically make it 1 turn, and that can stay. Then Solmyr, we can actually go there with Piquedram. Here you can have the war machines. I think you can have the... what army do we take? I guess this. And... you can't resurrect the phoenixes or anything. I'm kind of fine with just giving you these. These guys can buff up this 2 stacks. And that should be kind of good enough. Maybe I can give you, but I feel like our main hero might need this. One of our main heroes, I guess, and then we'll rally and give away the army to Josephine. Solmyr can then fly up to there. This town a bit tricky to be reached. Guess we can try to reach it from this side. And then Yeah, Dracon, as I did say. 300, okay, cool. I was thinking maybe we will need to buy like an airship in this turn, but we don't. And then, ta-da, this actually some morale a little bit, but it is what it is. And yeah, any which way maybe we go, but I think maybe first we defeated this Glacius, because he had have the shackles of war, and this town is also closer to us. And yeah, now they have multiple heroes with town portal, which is annoying, but can't really do much about that. Okay, so this 3D town, except that they're gonna buy stuff in it, so it's not gonna be a freebie for us, so we're desperately trying to be a good hero. Then here, I think, well, yeah, let's just park it basically as close as possible, so we wouldn't waste too many turns. Then, boom, boom, extra speed. Then here we could like reach up to the cove. Solmyr is already flying. Then I think Jadeite actually doesn't really have much of a purpose, unfortunately. Guess we can kinda hold up. Yeah, we already have that other hero, right? Zeri waiting for a rally as well. Jadeite is gonna just be a duplicate. Like, both of them are gonna get heading up to the same town. Unless we can, you know what, actually I think Jadeite, well, do we have like any other airship locations that are like close by? This next to that, yeah. Yeah, okay, just in case. Well, Jadeite, you brought the Kingdom Resurrection, but you are not needed. I can make use without you. What I do need, though... Okay, we need to go to one of the Inferno towns. Like here, yeah. To reach this. But, at the same time... I'm like, oh, I know how I can fix Piquedram's problems with knowledge. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, he got that. Well, thank you for the artifact anyway. Meal, level 2. Meal, level 2. Not sure how I feel about that. Then we could get a bunch of devils, maybe. Or we could feed these dragons, maybe. Hold up, we can kinda reach... Where are we? Where do we need to reach? No, the other Inferno town. So we need to go inside of the town with the Piquedram here. And I want to check this. 500 movement points. And we will need 100 here. So actually we can TP twice there and back to the Inferno. But then I think actually just having like a Giga Dragon stack here kind of makes the most sense. So this. As much sulfur as we can get, and then the rest is gold. Then we should have this, then we are lacking kind of a bit of both. So, this. I guess I'll take one of these just so I have a speed. 11 creature per Piquedram, then... Okay, perfect, we would actually even precision, so... yeah, you were given kind of random troops, but now you're given more random troops. I do think, well... Giving buffs would be cool, but like... I feel like actually these should be like as one stocks. Also, you can have this. Okay, and she can already be on her way. I guess she can't... Oh, she can't fly there. Okay, cool. Fly here. Oh, specifically 3 turns. And 3 turns here as well. 3 turns, then take this down. Combo. Then this Josephine. She's kind of looking for a fight as well, right? I guess just in case we need another airship. Okay. Got the game on lockdown, I think. Need to take a look out for a ribcage. If we have a ribcage, we had the black shard. I think the black shard was even available in the artifact merchant. Then we could have an armor of the damned. It's useful for the same simple fact that not all opponents are gonna have like the magic, the water magic, so it was just a slow cast, as well as a curse, I guess. You know, the ability to have multiple casts. Then, he went to there, he ran away from my Dracon. So he fears my Dracon. Foolish Glacius. We will avenge Khalid, DJ Khalid, the sulfur guy with actually expert estates on top of him. And then on top of him, like, just have being an amazing hero. I didn't equip my setup here. I guess we can just smash. Smash. Then resurrection. Okay, cool. Then we could double our mana if we really want. I'm actually kind of thinking that we maybe want to. Then from here we could go to both of those towns, or we could actually go back to the Bulwark and the airship in this turn. Airship in this very same turn. You fool! Now I have double the maximum mana again. But yeah, now. We'll airship it in here. Should be like a casualty-free victory. Vidomina, we need to build a treasury, so for that we need a Miners Guild actually. Then I think we would be able to do this and go back. Okay, now we have a Crystal Cavern as well. So, red can be finally vanquished. This is like just $1,000 for a little bit of XP, actually quite a lot of XP. Get Torosaur still. Maybe Torosaur... Oh, you have Town Portal. We can try to like actually exit the underground and like maybe TP somewhere more relevant with Torosaur so he actually gets some action as well. Okay, then the specifically 2 turns here, amazing stuff. Solmyr will be able to fly there. Piquedram, we did see that one of our towns is under attack, I think. I'm pretty sure that was the case, right? They, like, landed on top of the base of the town, I think, right? Or am I hallucinating? I need to go kind of check this. Red is, like, stuck in his underground land, so we don't care about him. Tan was doing things, sailing places. I think we don't care about ships. Oh, yeah, factory town. Like, how did I not see that? I think the airship is blocking the hero, so it's like not something that I saw. Ooh, Morton. Morton is actually pretty strong. Do we have any army on disposal? Maybe actually, hold up. Okay, I have an idea, so... He is gonna go to the Apocalypse. We are gonna buy out more of these. Then... It only costs 1, so that's cool. We can get another one. Okay, 20. You know what? I'll get 28, 28, and it's easy to remember. Hmm, 28, 28, however many more skellies we can get here. Then, foolish Morton, I can't actually attack you, but because I'm like a bit too slow. However, oh well, this is passable. Okay, you know what? I guess, yeah, Dracon is just gonna attack Morton in the next round, and then here, if something, we can also try to run away. Bunch of towns that don't have anything going for them. Do we have like any reasonable fights? Okay, you know what? Hold up, do you have a meteor shower? Meteor shower, please. Yeah, you do have a meteor shower. Okay, cool. So, Piquedram, as if we can, we should try to like level him up. And I think we have a very simple way to do that. Amazing stuff, really. Okay. Nobody's here anymore. Then. Oh, actually, hold up. Maybe we just get like a couple of schools of magic on him. I think I'll park him in the Conflicts town. Park him in the Confi town. Which one is that? It's this one. And actually, no, now brother has the fire elemental as well, doesn't he? Yeah, this is the fire elemental. So we could, in fact, teach him a couple schools of magic. What would be useful? I guess I add for another splash damage target on the chain lightning, and also for the mass haste. Maybe water. Fire is like less useful in my opinion. I guess fire for the summons, maybe. Would he be fine? I think maybe some ability. So maybe like air and fire would be the things we get for him. Oh, hold up, maybe also some quests are doable. Okay, this is like in the middle of nowhere. This is like in the middle of nowhere. This is like in the middle of nowhere, but that's like a Necro town. Hold up. Maybe Necro town. We can try to do that. I know I said I would leave him, but... So, you need an emblem and you need a bird. Right? Ian Swipe, that's what you need to do those quests. This is a bird, and then somebody who is living in the mushroom. This is like very close to that portal, sure. Okay, we will check out the quests. Maybe there's something good. If not, then, well, at least I have done. At least they're not in my quest log at the moment. So, yeah. I think we are ready. The only bad thing is here that we don't have the gold to, you know, retreat with Dracon if we really need to in that fight against Morton. I'll catch the rest of the replay. Thanks for playing my map. I hope it was enjoyable and challenging. Ooh, Morton actually, does a prank. I thought he's gonna go for a fight. The challenge was in, well, I guess getting started, because everybody gets the starting troops and your armies are roughly the same. So the person attacking, because you need to spend like a week or like 2 weeks in the journey to attack, your army is gonna be 2 weeks smaller on the main hero. So it's like you're kind of forced to camp, but at the same time there's like, you know, I didn't feel like you were that rewarded for exploring on this map, to be honest. Was the one thing I would say. Actually, here. I think we don't need to fight them, we would just like land there and then go here. I feel like the players who didn't explore, and what is this to attack? 12 sharpshooters, 3 crystal dragons, okay. Well, I don't need that, but sure. Yeah, the exploration, maybe. Maybe that's just me, I didn't feel like it was like super rewarding, because it was like, you get another town that you have to build from scratch, and there's not many resources around, so yeah. You kind of get like, it's like getting homework. You like do a good job at school, at a class in school, and your reward is more homework. It's just so you're busy all the time. Like getting a new town, just so you can build it up again. Okay, let's build a treasury here. So yeah, look, this town we're doing some homework with the treasury. This town, I guess we should be doing, okay, we did the homework with that. I think we'll pick Necro Amplifier still, for the couple Necro heroes that we have. Then Taurosaur. Yeah, also he was looking for what to do with his destiny. And then I think we can fight here, but we should like rally some reinforcements. Let's take a small loan for the factory town. I need to leave some money behind at all times. I think I will even sell all of this. So it's time to fight Morton, I think. And yeah. Piquedram, we're even going to confiscate the items that we end up not using. Hold up, I confiscate this item as well. And then we have an archery. I guess we can use the 10% bonus here. So, big battle incoming. Morton, the Tan's strongest hero, and maybe the strongest hero in stats, against Dracon, the Magic Man. With glorious victory. Damn it, my casting. Oh, he is using. He has a 10. Yeah, 10th abuser. I feel like... You know what, I'm gonna do this. Kind of feels weak, especially since they did that. Okay, well, let's just start with, I guess a haste, so we can actually smack the tent a little bit. Too bad this guy can't shoot. I guess we want to buff the skeleton a little bit. This is like... a bit sucky. We need to just basically free up the Magi for a shot. Oof. And yeah, then casting spells is much better. Okay, chains. I also need to blind something of theirs. The guy who keeps teleport. I don't actually mind him too much. Let's... Maybe blind. Let's just keep blinding everything that they own. Key. Oh, I was kind of hoping for a teleportation. Sure. My 10th. It's important that he does not run away. So blind this. Okay, now all of his stuff is blinded. We can like actually start picking up our own stuff. Oh, he's actually interfering with me quite a bit. I didn't quite notice. I was like, it's not doing that much damage, is it? So then actually just in case we'll do this, and then also we'll do this. Then I think we should be able to like brawl down this guy while we're still waiting. Skeletons can almost like one-shot everything by themselves though, so... We're just 10 mana apiece, picking up like 7 dragons, okay. This is why, in my opinion, anime did this, and Resurrection is super strong. Well, actually, this is just like a showcase of why it is strong. It's not even an opinion. It's just like you can pick up all your troops. You have Sustain in your army, so I kind of want him to start casting random shenanigans. Ooh, hold up. This guy, like, he got a turn and I didn't notice. This genie. Then we need to blind. Yeah, because of my magic not being actually 30 turns, as it's advertised. Okay, this spell will affect no one, and then this spell will affect somebody. Okay, cool, we can do this, and then try to like buff up the skeleton somehow. Then actually, what is funny, I need to like cure a bit, because these two tier 7s are not full health. So now, okay, 34. Oh no, we had expert blind. 8 skeletons were lost, what? How? To whom? Did I not pick them all up? I thought I had. Well, oh, Sword of Judgment. He actually had some cool things. Oops. Okay, so this improves my stats quite a bit. This, I think we'll actually take the brawling stats, because why not? And then we can even give back the boots here. So we don't need this anymore. I guess we're one away. I guess we can even give you some lasting, then Ogre Shield once again. We have pathfinding with him, but we don't have pathfinding with him. So you can have these boots. Then I think here we will use this item. You can have that. You can have that. Have that, you can have the Forgetfulness. Okay, cool. So, Dracon has beaten one of the menaces of societies. Then, if he goes here, he's gonna have to fly like 3 turns. If he goes here, that is the dungeon town. Still gonna have to walk a couple turns, but I feel like this is cool as well. I feel like, yeah, we can equip this, and then next turn we are reaching into the ship, 100% reaching into the ship, and then from here is like 1 turn away to like attack this town, so we have like non-stop aggression. And then Piquedram is just gonna be defending on defense duty, I think. He has the, yeah, everything he would ever want, everything he would ever need. No. The scholar, but she cannot really. Scholar too much, so do this. Does he have any stat points? This is kind of the only thing that I can think of. I guess what he can do is he can go... Oh, actually this town is going to give him a little bit of XP. Yeah, 1 extra spell point. Sure. Every little bit helps. This and that. This town maybe... Yeah, this town has like something interesting. That interesting thing being this. Oh, we can actually also fight with him a little bit. Do we not have... Oh, we do have a mage guild. Okay, cool. Have a mage guild, have him restore mana, we can pick up that. Maybe then even we could... Maybe we could even go here. Defeat those guys. Every tiny bit of XP is good. Last recommendation, save all these eagle eye pieces for prison near Cornerstone. You won't be disappointed. Josephine is under attack. What? I've already, like... I'm spending them like mad. So... I think Josephine is just gonna be retreating. Well, we lost an airship, so that's actually quite a costly investment lost. I kinda just want her in a random town, I think. The problem with buying heroes in random towns is afterwards they have no way to, like, actually get places. Maybe we buy Josephine in the town that Solmyr is gonna conquer. Ooh. Somebody landed on one of my islands. I've learned to recognize which islands are mine. Aislinn. Actually, here we can go and we can fight. We're finally a worthy opponent. Battle will be legendary. Like, just keen on fighting. Okay, then here, Vidomina can go as far as she can. Then here, so we don't have to fight the Giga Vampire stack. Okay, we're finally approaching on Red's land. Taurosaur, I guess that every tiny stat point matters. Or at least, well, it doesn't make me matter, it's just good. It's good to have them. This, okay. Really good to have double of these, like, you know, interference RTs. Then here we can actually reach this in 2 turns, right? No, we can't. So might as well maybe go here in 3 turns. Get the Grail Town back. It's not like they're gonna be, like, defending it too much. Then here. Oh, we don't have the... We don't have the resurrection, so oopsie doopsie. Okay, then... Well, let's get at least some hero, random hero like Gem here. Then also Gem. I think you need this, and I think we will use a cannon rather. The cannon shoots the walls actually, so that's good. Then here, the Dragon Treasury should be left to work, kind of want to also improve the town a little bit. Cover darkness, okay. Very meaningful battle there, anyway. We'll kind of like not do it quite yet, not use the movement points up quite yet, then we will check out this quest. Then Solmyr here. Maybe Piquedram could even jump into an airship and then get him. No, but he's too valuable as a hero who's just like walking around. Solmyr has been to this town before. They're targeting that, really. Targeting that. I have a feeling Solmyr just should chain, just because it's effective. And then let's buff up the Sultan, because he's gonna be the one going in. She got my own devil, pretty sad. Oh, you devil haters. Can't a man even have his devil? Not face reckless hate. As I've blessed the Sultan. Yeah, for some reason the devil was like public enemy #1. I guess we can buff up the ballista a little bit as well. He's gonna be the only creature left on my battlefield. Okay, did that, kind of lost a little bit, but hey. I guess this, Solmyr, you... I mean, sure. Then I think we can pick up these, so it's like easier to break down. Feature defenses. Hold up. He needs to restore his mana, kind of, right? He does kind of need to restore his mana, so we were kind of like waiting here for a turn, unless we think that we can like brawl down. Okay, the Galton is like a gigarm, but that actually I think we will be able to brawl him down. We'll need to like reinforce him, and then the next turn we can simply go and do that. Then. I guess this hero is gonna go. Well, she can't really go here. She can go like maybe here, and then Josephine. We're gonna wait for that guy to approach. That Aislinn person to approach. Anyone interesting? Nobody interesting, unfortunately. And we do have a treasury, so I think we should invest in the future very simply by selling everything. Then we can get a 10% extra. And then maybe we're like saving a little bit of money. So we're gonna get extra 2000 gold from the treasury, which is cool. Ooh, Pendant of Courage, but I bet that is a random artifact guarded by fairy dragons. So we don't really have... Well, we do have a counter now with multiple heroes, but it's like not takeable by anyone with just a side army, which is the problem. They're going in those catacombs. Oh, actually, they're gonna use that gate, are they not? Still need to be a bit careful from like Glacius and other individuals. Aha, Aislinn. That's what I was thinking. And actually, they're fighting each other, so ooh. Teal lost that hero. Oh, and actually we have a guy here. So, first things first, that is interesting to me. We have a level 2 Neia, and we have a Sorsh. So no, these are not the most interesting people in the universe. So I think we need to fight Vokial here. With Vidomina. The AI is thinking a lot because these guys are just teleporting everything. My god, no. Oh, actually I can teleport. I think then in that case we just shield. Then we teleport in these elephants so they can hit the archer. Teleport in this guy. Teleport in this guy. Teleport in this guy. Oh yeah, Vokial understands the ballistas. I think we need to also smack that a little bit. Ballista deleted, that's an annoying one. I kind of wish I left one teleportation available for the elephant. Well, I mean, we can teleport, but I mean, like, in that turn. So, this is pretty interesting, because this is like... Ooh, they resisted. Oh, elephant needs to go and fight stuff. And here we can block. Move much against the angel. Wonder if the AI result is going to be better or not. Okay, they ran away. I guess we'll advance our wisdom. Then they go here, that's not that. We have to go through this portal. And then we are in Red's homeland. Fools, you cannot escape what is coming for you. Thorasaur, maybe he can escape, though. Actually, we can go here, so we can we have basic pathfinding. It should be good enough. Should be like some battle here. I think Dalton is just gonna be disappearing from the face of the world. And then I think we should try to recapture this town. Actually, wonder how big that battle was. Here, I don't think they have some things left. Then here we need to defend. I think what we'll even do... Oh, we can't. Solmyr is like, okay, well that's a bit of a problem. Just a tiny problem, you know? Of cognizance... So... That means, yeah, Solmyr can't help us. That means Solmyr is just attacking. Just attacking here. Since his units cannot be used, so... what we need... I think we just go here. Grab, like, let's say, the Sultans, Devils... Probably grab the Devils. Existing ones, please, and then, yeah. This reasonably priced unit, of course, as always being like 4.5k. It's like super expensive in my opinion. Get two of these. Actually, in fact, let's get two. Let's get two reasonably priced units instead. One, then Josephine. I think you can even take. It will give you one Thunderburn. This. Actually, in fact, hold it. She can blast... Oop! I thought I had given the genie back, apparently not. Here. Apparently I didn't have precision. You will blast this Aislinn and give the army back. Oh no, foolish Aislinn. You didn't stand a chance, you just gave us 3000 experience. Okay, this, oh actually, hold up. Okay, hold up, let's just... You can have these. The failed units. So. We'll take this, you can take that. Now Piquedram has to go and defend the other town, then Thane, you can just chill here. Josephine still can't, I mean... Yeah, she still lacks the experience, unfortunately. She has been there, that's actually crazy. And then, hold up, any... Oh yeah, now here there's an airship, so let's go, we'll go for that airship. And then... We only have like gold. We need to defend that Stronghold town with Piquedram. And then we need to pick up like whatever type of troops we have in town. So I guess we can use these golems from the Movandor town. And in the first... hold up. Yeah, that was the tower town that I was looking at, that I was thinking about that. So golem... Golem, I guess more golem. I guess actually one of these magi could help, because we're gonna be low on mana. Golem. And then I don't really think, I think we should just fight Golem. Let's see if we can beat Isra with... our main man. These don't actually help. But sure, they make me feel better. Do we have a... No, we don't have an escape tunnel, that's a bit of a shame. Anyway, if we can't defend this, we can still run away with Piquedram. I don't think he is going to be able to win this one, but... I think we should try. Yeah, we're lacking stats a little bit, but... Magical, okay, cool. We do have blind, right? Yeah, we do have blind, so this kind of deals with some problems. Oof, I need the mirth maybe, even. Those then. Oh, Houghton died. And yeah, then the two magic immune, or the two mind spell immune dudes, need to be addressed, I think. Then we're running low on mana, so I'm gonna actually shower those two together. Lightning bolted anyway. We can do our last a little bit of magic damage. And then we need to like run away. And then yeah. Fair try, fair defense. But unfortunately, yeah. And then we need to not retreat with anybody. I actually wonder if you're allowed to buy this, cannot build another airship. Another? There wasn't even one. This man was an airship for a second. Very interesting stuff indeed. So, need to buy back Piquedram, I think even in a dungeon town, so he can mana vortex up immediately. And then they land on one of my infernos. Okay, fair enough. And yeah, here the town is completely empty, so gonna have to recapture that. It's kind of interesting that the last location that I'm like stuck in is the first one that I owned. Okay, this man, I have a mana vortex available for him. So. Yeah, first things first, I guess we attack Kinkeria here. Just because I think she's gonna be easier to beat up. Oh, yeah, of course, just ignore the move order, never mind. Yeah. Wait, were they the same speed? Hold up. What? No, what? Oh, Yetis were speed 6. I was like, oh god, I should have done like the vice versa. I should have like magicked the... Well, anyway, now we're not getting her artifacts because Red is like being vanquished in this turn, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, then here, we can do a few things. I think the first thing is just going to be shielding. Because we simply send in the big boys. An elephant, no. He's blind, but then he's unblinded. Very thankfully. You think just because there's 50 of these they can't win? Then we will stone skin to sustain them even longer. Try to like shoot the towers maybe that succeeds. Then here, we have these two. Brothers there. Do they actually... hold up. No, they can't. Okay. Well, we need to actually make sure Mr. Elephant is able to fight. It looks like that's not going to be the case until the very end, I guess. Unless I can haste him and then free him. But no, I think they're gonna just attack him in this next round because they don't have the Yeti, will have nowhere to go. Okay, cool. They freed me. And now we can even... a bit of bolting action, I guess. Okay. Oh, I waited on the catapult. And kind of confused me a little bit. Hold up, haste you up. Delete the wall if I can. And boom. Mammoth's pretty strong. Oh, arms, we didn't have that. 60 skeletons. And that has been vanquished. Amazing stuff. We have vanquished yet another one of our opponents. And now, yeah, she doesn't have the town portal, does she? She doesn't have the town portal, so kind of stuck here. A little bit sad. These two guys, Aine is pretty strong, Glacius is pretty strong. Is it wise to take this fight like right here and right now? I think it's interesting, even if it's unwise. Even if they can merge their armies together. I feel like actually Dracon is like very strong. He should be. But he should be like a young battle setup basically. Then Solmyr could go back here. We have this hero. Yeah, we have this hero going for this town already. Galtran doesn't seem too tough. Somehow we beat everyone there. Then, yeah, Solmyr. What goes around comes back around, and hold up, I kind of wish I didn't. I kind of wish, yeah, we can do this so they have no choice. This man only can go in one direction. Unfortunately, Josephine doesn't have much to do. I guess the same problem for Torosaur, but he's just gonna jump in there. And then I think I kind of want to go to the Vidomina's location with Piquedram. Cornerstone here. And take away the artifacts that she got. Berserker community, what is that? The biggest waste, because we didn't even have one. And he kind of forgot one very important detail. That detail being that he needs mana. Then we need to find which town had the, like, not the Grail, but like artifact merchant. Okay, this one. So artifact merchant, we don't need this. We don't need this, don't need this. We don't have that other helmet. I think it's like maybe a little bit risky to sell these extra artifacts, but yeah, then I don't think we will ever find the Seekers of the... Then this is also bad if the opponents can get it. But yeah, we'll kind of keep those around. So we have some gold, then we needed to go some location, I can't remember which one. For some specific reason, like they were attacking us. I think they had to... I have to rewatch the replay. Oh gosh, I want to sneeze. A tip I read online, if you want to sneeze, lift your nose up, and then it's like, for some reason, it tricks your mind and it's easier to sneeze, but it's like if you really gotta sneeze, it kind of triggers it immediately. Between the two Inferno zones. And yeah, then these two superheroes are together with each other. Okay, so between the two Inferno zones, that is like... Here, and who is this hero? Olema. Olema is somewhat strong, but not quite as strong as one would think. We of course have Resurrection, so we might as well just... maybe you do it like this. You know, I should be wise and leave some. But I kind of want these two stacks to be there. These are gonna work as one stacks. And then the rest is gonna be gold. And then we can go between the two Infernos, I guess. But from which one? I think, hold up, this. It has to be that second one that we own. I can't believe it. The underground has been the safest place. So ever since I took this town randomly with the Dracon, it's kind of been like... if I built my capital here, nobody would have taken it. What a great town. What a great town location as well. And then let's see if we can beat up Orange. And then Tan... Biarma is still kind of like a danger, but she's like roaming around in random locations that are not relevant to the progression of the map, I guess. Glacius goes to defend, and they're kind of trapped my guy in there. I wonder if Solmyr is strong enough to beat Isra. No, Isra doesn't even want to try that. Anyway, we can do this, we can get some reinforcements with Solmyr. Then... Well, this gets rid of 4 stacks immediately. Also forces them to come outdoor, and also is just the correct play. Cool stuff, okay. Then here, I suppose we could, and we should maybe. Okay, let's get... Stacks here, and yeah. Foolish Isra, I think your days are numbered. I don't have mana. Yeah, whoops. Spent my one. Good thing. And actually he has 17 behemoths, just a bit of a problem. This will wait. Can't bloodlust that with blind, that's pretty suck. I guess we can take retaliation there. Need to try to hit the behemoth, and here. I wish I cast a buff. I feel like actually this is still fine, because they can't reach us immediately with the Sultan. Get rid of one of these. Behemoth stack does actually kind of suck. Need to get rid of that because otherwise the tower will focus that. If only we could... Actually we could. I feel like that's actually fine. So let's do this, then we can go to the first underground town. Then hey, it's Solmyr. Surprise! He is leveled up even. Got precision amazing. But then he did the biggest plot twist of them all. He got more mana. Okay, now he should be able to like beat them up. I think we should fight Aine here first to kind of get like a good gauge. Well, they won't be using all of their units here. Enemy has fled. Enemy has fled. problem. I guess we'll try this, but we kind of we didn't haste this up or anything. Implosion on my skellies, sure. Still think not strong enough, but maybe we should just leave it at the defense. It needs 5 enchanters. Okay, 5 enchanters are actually surprisingly easy to get if we still have a Dracon. Then here, maybe we fight with this hero. Then we can actually yeah, actually should have maybe done this fight first. Wait, isn't Kriv the guy? Yeah, orb of inhibition, damn it. Curse you for your evil ways, then. This will do that. Your inhibition ways. Inhibitionist. I think we need to actually break this down so the crystal dragons can help. Crystals can tank a little bit. I can understand whatever. A bit of a problem with the standing location. How did the AI do this? Also shoot. I guess they were gonna finish time with Goblin. They're grandma enough to keep misnaming them. I feel like also here the behemoth hitting is fine. And then here I feel like just oops. Oh, he exploded. Oof. Because of these the damage. These cannot be retaliated upon, so I feel like we need to attack the Magi. In that case, we need to like actually attack like this. This can take the retaliation. Ooh, I wanted to go from up here. Okay, whatever. Actually, massive casualties. But yeah, this was because this is the hero with the orb of inhibition. I kinda had like I remembered about him, but at the same time, I think this is back. I should have attacked that was a miss attack. Oof. I'm actually. How did the AI? Wait, 2-1 and 150. 105. Oh, this is what she got. So actually she won with only 3 units remaining, so this was like a pretty tough battle. Which is actually not too surprising. Okay, hold up you. Need to be bullied down. Let's finish off this guy then. Here, I kind of need to not take the retaliation. Okay, this is a pretty good morale. Not taking the retail from the mix. Then maybe you can... If it's gonna be better. Or am I gonna be losing? Oh no. Oh my... Cannon. I think actually the AI will... I didn't check the result. Oh no, we're losing, are we not? You know what? Since we're very close to the end of the map, I actually want to see. How did you guys... I mean, basically, when I realized that you can't cast magic, I should have actually just accepted that. What did you do? Okay, this, similar to what I did. This, oh shit, they just went for a double breath there, immediately in the beginning, in the front. Yeah, because the Magi's don't have a penalty. And then also these dragons get to join faster, and then, well, I guess they got lucky with the wall breaks. Well, somewhat lucky, I suppose, but then this behemoth just kind of died immediately. Yeah, the golem is like ultra strong here. Yep, they were not addressing actually the big problem. At least I was trying to brawl him a little bit in the beginning. But maybe, hold up, is it possible to do this better? Well, yeah, somebody has to like take care of that. Well, This, well, that was a massive blunder from the AI's side. The Cyclops could have finished that. 3-stack very easily. And then basically this army is like just deleted into nothingness. Which is a bit of an interesting thing. I took such a precise army when I did that, but then the dragon is like being blasted down a little bit. They didn't breath attack here. What kind of a thing is that? He punished me with breathing on a cannon, but the AI could just like stand with the gap and that's like fine. I mean, sure. Boost of levitation, their ambition. That wretched artifact. Anyway, here, I guess Solmyr could still technically get some units. Get some units from her. This guy's going back. I feel like actually, hold up. This needs to be deleted as an item. We don't want that to ever be like. Then we have the shield. We don't have the middle piece. I'm gonna take this away. We're gonna take this away. I kind of want to give her something, but I think actually we want to also keep those 2 dragons. So this is not needed for the fight. So, who do we have left? We have like a random pterosaur, kind of in the middle of nowhere, without a real goal. Shouldn't there be like a little thingy here that can be... Wait, this guy doesn't get a gazebo? Is he like... Or he even gets one like over here? I guess every little bit of a statism helps. Then here we want to actually deal with the sister. I don't think they have a town, so the sister should be like cooked. We can even chain, get rid of those. Actually, we get to attack these. Piquedram stats are also better. 3 is full. Okay, didn't work. I was almost like, where is your resurrection? I thought that you had the resurrection, but yeah, you did have a resurrection. 3 is full, but then I think the cannon is gonna unfreeze him, so... Yeah. This... this guy still exists with the Xarfax somewhere in the universe. Where? Where are you? I guess we just need to pay attention to that. Glacius and then Vehr here. These 2 towns. And then. We need to go here. So we need to go from the dungeon town, I suppose. So Solmyr can actually dump. He has mana. He can go here and he can be reaching that. And then Dracon only has one way. Go to. Or maybe, hold up. Let's go to Cove, but first things first, I kinda wanna go to an artifact merchant. Okay, you know what? I don't think we're gonna be eagle-eyeing much at all. We'll keep this, we'll keep that, we'll keep these boots. This needs to be deleted ASAP. 5th level units, this, I guess we're kind of keeping that. I don't think we're gonna assemble that. Null Buckler is like whatever, the Diploma Sitting is like whatever. These 2 are actually useful, don't think this is gonna be ever relevant. And yeah. Actually, morale artifacts are pretty rare in these parts. So I kind of also wanted to go here, because this was one of the missing pieces, I guess, to the other city. Here, ooh, resurrection. Oh, we hadn't even given it to him. That's pretty sad. Then, I think this was the Cove town, the one with the airship next to it. Yes, cool, we can make it, and then we can like basically almost be here. So, the fight of the century, now that we've basically solved everything in the universe. So the big battle between Dracon and Glacius that will shake the earth. But then I also quickly want to go into this kingdom view. So, we see that... I'm looking for like the hero icons because they stand out more here. So, I see 4 hero icons. Well, green, orange. Where was that? Orange here, and then the teal is in the airship. So somebody, Galtran. Galtran is gonna land, we're gonna deal with him. This Akka is gonna land, we're gonna deal with him. Then here, is there any prankster underground that exists that isn't my prankster? I somehow became the lord of the underground, even though all the undergrounds are like discombobulated. So actually we can't like run away from this. And you know what needs to be done? I need to do it like vice versa. Hold it. Okay, dismiss this one so I can upgrade these, because these guys are gonna be like... These guys give their passive buff for the 2 reduced of the entire time. This guy, well, this guy needs to be on the top, but the genie needs to buff him before, so maybe he's just in the middle. And that way this kind of works out. Foolish Glacius. I am defeated, but no, I don't think that's gonna be the case. We can cast spells, so yeah. Prevents dragon or 3rd or higher level spells. Okay, so he has been... sure. I guess we're blind. Panther's Cloak, imagine that. Yeah, he doesn't have the extra thing. And then 12, 10. Oh, this guy is prevent. This guy actually makes the genie slot. I think it's like fine to just blast his titans with my titans. The fact that he can also mismoral. He mismoraled on the one guy that could have been actually helping me, but yeah, this is gonna decimate an army big time. I think that we should haste up, and actually we should shoot a straight arrow here. Try to like age this fool and didn't age. Buffs are not gonna... Oh, well, he dispelled all of the mines, so that's something. As long as the Nagas don't really get the hit, and then I think I need to like block here, and like this. It's interesting that the mage casting town actually gets scuffed because of the spell. I guess, yeah, they would kind of like to get the spells. I guess we can delete one of the tanks. Does this give him speed? Oh, actually it worked out. So this is beautiful because I need to bully this down. This guy's gonna always be a damage dealer for free, so I'll do with him. This isn't very healthy, so I'll just hit something easier. But, okay, then... bless... I mean, shield maybe. Then haste up. Then at least we can like go closer to them. Then we can shield up, and then hold up. I have an idea. I need to slow them first though. Then, so because we have expert blind. Aha, fool. Get blind loot. Should have maybe... hold up. I think next turn we can just finish them off with this. And fool. Foolish Glacius, you have been defeated. With your Shackles of War and Recanter's Cloak. Double Trickery on top of that. And then Charm a Man means we have a Magic Well. Aha. Now we can actually be in the Grail Town once again. With our glorious hero. And hold up, I kind of want... I specifically want to just get rid of this ASAP. Get rid of this ASAP. This we don't need. This we don't need. Cursed item. This we don't need. Okay, cool. Should have maybe sold something into gems. Can I still do that? That's something that's like reasonable to be sold. We have multiple of these. Artifacts, some might as well. Kind of want more. These, okay, cool. My one big skeleton stack, this stack. I guess I actually want to buy these magi because once again we can have enchanters, and then here I was specific. Oh, this worked out fine. Then I need him to be in the ship. Actually, hold up. Well, did they research anything here while I was gone? Honey, did you cook up something? No, they didn't. Well, water walk. That is the thing I didn't confirm. Yeah, they don't feel like the water walk is gonna be bringing any value. If we had fly as well, maybe water walk is like cheaper than fly in some fragments of the map. But anyway, this is too far. Guess we could go for our own catacombs and please, Mr. Ron. Could we reach this? I don't think we can reach this, especially with the -600, but... Well, yeah, this town remains, is the only town. I guess we could maybe... this is like too far away also to be reached. I guess we could also try for the mysteries of this prison. See what they need. Okay, fine. Let's have some fun, a tiny bit of fun. Let's return to Doran, or capital, or like starting city rather. Plus the Dracon can finally pick up that +1 knowledge, since eons ago that he had. Cool stuff, and then he can't actually reach the airship, so yeah, it do be like that. I guess we can chill here with fast units. And give him some extra speed just in case. I will maybe try to research fly. And then we could shave off a turn or two from the map depending on what the AIs do. So somebody needs to defend that Stronghold town from orange. And they're like landing in panic mode, I think. Oh, and somebody needs to... The people of Doran rise up. They haven't done it for 100 years. They need to do it again, though. Go it here. I need to put the airship somewhere in a neutral position where it's like we can grab. Oh my god, there's like a bunch of objectives in front here. Obstacle land. We could check out the quest here with Mand and here Olema next to the. No, this is not Olema. Hold up. Okay, no. It's too far away. Throw it all back to the town where we came from, sure. I guess we can take these, we can take these, we can upgrade them. I like the fact that we still don't have titans in my town. And then, as I said, let's actually go here. Let's confirm that cursed research of Waterwalk. And then, let us actually try to exchange enough resources here to like afford. Ta-da! Let's go fly. Air elemental, sure we did. Well, oh no, we actually had that. Especially even Dracon, but yeah, because of the resistance it wasn't be that good. Okay, so, we needed to go... I think we can go to Trogville, because Solmyr here, apparently water walked. Then, I guess we can get rid of all of these, basically. Take all the units we can get. Let's go and let's defeat that guy. The Cove Town. Galtran, you fool. Glorious victory. Teal has been vanquished, that's right. And then only 2 opponents remain. And then here... would we be able to beat them? Well, they don't look like they have much, however. Well... my good sir, would you be interested in... obviously teleport. Well, he already has some power. Well, anyway, he'll be very interested in having the Titans, and then I guess he'll be very interested in having a single Magi so he can cast better spells, or cheaper spells rather. That's that. Then, yeah, Piquedram, simply because he's in the airship and he can reach this in like 2 turns. He's the only hero who can do that. Everyone else would need like 3 turns, so that's like, not appealing to me. And then let's go to one of our most ancient towns. Let's get the big devil. Oh, we don't have that. Damn it, don't have that either. Big devil energy not gonna be happening, I guess. Anyway, I feel like Dracon can get a little bit more fun beating up, bullying some, you know, heroes, and then... oh. Oh my god, nobody went here. Do we not have a... hold up. Yeah, kind of like... the one time I didn't check everything, and they had that one hero. Oh no. Anybody who has... yeah, probably nobody who has, like, Town Portal. Or at least, nobody who can use it, like, efficiently enough. We can buy units there, it's gonna be fine. But just in case it's not fine, I guess we can already start flying there. Okay, so, who do we have? We have a Melodia, or we have a tank. Oh, Kriv. Actually, hold up. Kriv with his runes, I feel like he is valuable. I feel like also Melodia, you can do this. No, vice versa, you can explore the outdoors. You can be like a Hail Mary recapture hero. Just chilling on the edge here. And we don't have that many things here. I mean, get the ogres, give them a 1 stack, get these, and then get, I suppose, these. Mr. Many Runes should be able to defend this. Let's, you know, let's have some fun with runes then. I don't even know where this is. I can't immediately recognize where this is, so this is my underground, is it not? My original underground. For some reason, Akka's like, well, they technically do still have towns, so I assume that they are not... oh man, I should have maybe left that, but they have the golems. So they're still gonna have the negative morale from that. They're also... okay, at least we're getting rid of their 1 stacks. Which means the towers have less things to shoot afterwards. Okay, and with that, very close to the advanced estates, etc. I think we can catch you foolish Olema. I think actually also. Let's go Should we do it now? I think we should leave it like here, so we can go to both directions. Defeated their last town. And then, hold up. Yeah, this guy kind of went for both of the quests, and then he's going back to the town. Got to look at himself a little bit of stats, which was pointless. But then again, at least we checked out what the quest giver wants. Then, I think here, actually. Kriv should be able to beat down Akka. Okay, cool. Even a glorious victory, maybe I should have just taken that. Thrusting? Sadness? Well, I'm like, let's cast haste, I don't have that. Cool. I like the fact that casting actually also procs your runes. We'll attack Mr. Yeti here. Interesting little thrusting. Somehow was their best cast. No, man. Skeleton, damn it. Specifically buffed him, so he could be joining all the fun. And I think these secondary guys should be able to get these two secondary guys. Oh no, they're slowing me. Especially since we keep proccing runes. I could have actually defended that. Oh wait, this is the new turn anyway. No, not the blind. He's gonna run away. No, he's not gonna run away. Interesting, why not? Why not? Anyway, Kriv. Water magic, air magic. Sure thing. Then you can go back to the town. Then Olema. Foolish Olema. I didn't even change my equipment. That's how confident I am. Anyway, delete the elephant in one single. And then... hey. Yeah, that's right. Get spellcasted on. Let's cast some more fire magic on everybody. Anti-magic on my guy who I can animate dead. That's not good. So we should get here. Guess we'll try to like maybe finish this ASAP, so like expert haste. I think this can finish him off. They ran away with the Olema. Can't do much there. And then... yeah, not much happening, I guess. Solmyr. Little bits of XP here and there. You did actually get the chain. Solmyr was like dead and alive in different parts of the game. So he did actually get to, you know, chain a little bit. But here, nobody interesting. Then we had those undergrounds where they were just like running around. But I can't like identify where that is. Where even is that? Where are you located? Can't like find... aha, there is like an underground here in the middle-ish. Like here, like this wheel. How do you get to that? You can get to this from Vixen. I'll try to do that. Vixen, cool. No! That's not cool at all. It's one step too far away. I mean, sure, Iona. You can jump into that airship and then we can kind of just give away the units. Let's leave these and let's leave these just in case this town never gets attacked. And then I think... yeah, the Dracon is just gonna chill. So, oops, no. Yeah, he's just gonna be defending because this is easier that way. They don't have any towns, or they're not gonna have any towns in the next turn. Pan is a townless boy, as far as I'm aware. Oh no! Oh no! Biarma! You vandal! And there's no one stacks here. So this is how it's gonna be, Biarma. I see how it is. We still have that one fight. I kind of forgot about her. That one hero who is like annoying, keeps being annoying, for the underground gates. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. Always a rascal coming out of the underground in some like random tunnels that you don't expect. So, how do we even get here? I think we can... Oh, this is like a pain. I don't have any airship. I do have an airship in that castle town. So, anyway, let's grab a castle airship. But also, let's grab these units. Also, I kind of want to give... She's like going for that one. Well, I have a solution. Let's just buy another hero here. And let's give her some units. So, the skeletons I need to, like, sustain. And then I think actually just having, like... Oh, I guess the Sultan stack is gonna be fine. Yeah, she already has that anyway. Then we need to definitely reach back. Very conveniently placed airship, I'm very happy about that. A genius placed that. And you can tell. So this is a Fafnir. And then here, no. Here. There is a relatively strong hero. You fool, I'm gonna give you an airship. Just come outdoors and face me. And do we have anything in that castle town that is like relevant? I kind of don't... I guess I can make more enchanters in that castle town, so... Okay, cool. Extra mobility as well. Secondary heroes really don't matter as much. And returns, I guess Torresor can be happy. Contributing to the kingdom. Then... I guess... Well, we can kind of pit stop some units from here to him. You're not that valuable. Josephine was like flying here just in case. I guess she can fly here now just in case the Cove Town can supply units to her. Now Piquedram. Glorious victories. Oh, Spirit of Oppression, how nice. Let me guess the Magi is going to be targeted. Specifically put him there for that reason. Oh, Aine. We'll actually get to see her treasures as well. She's one of the heroes that I was like more curious about. Nuke her like that. I don't want to get frozen on my guy. Mammoth. Naga. Cool. Could have finished this maybe a turn quicker, but then again, hold up, we can just resurrect. Ooh, some good items. Good items indeed. Ring, for example. Anyway, yeah. Now it's just a cleanup duty time. So, first things first. What wonderful zealots. Psych. Then. Hold up. Why are you not making it 1 stacks? This guy should be in the corner. And then I guess I kind of like the griffins just because they hit everybody. They don't discriminate, they just like smack everyone. And then Dracon here, he's gonna be not able to land here in 1 turn, that's a bit of a shame. Well, that is indeed gonna be a bit of a shame. Kriv can chill here in this town. And then... once again, so this is the underground person who we're already responding to. This was Biarma who took my town. Then they have a guy. This guy basically is the only guy, Fafnir. So yeah, we will need to put... oh, actually here, maybe. R. Rotverst, what an interesting town name. Anyway, 1 stack of these. Too slow, but anyway, we can make like... maybe we can pit stop this Torresor, and then he is gonna have an interesting battle against Fafnir because he's not like the strongest guy that we have. Okay, then the castle town is being airshipped. Okay, and in like 15 minutes, we're finally gonna beat Ron's map. and we're gonna be very happy about that. Actually, I almost wonder maybe we should just have Piquedram here, because we can kind of like also just jump into that. I thought he, well, whatever. But this guy is gonna be a torso, is gonna be a plan B. He's just gonna be like flying down there. Then maybe for some fun we can go for these catacombs that were next to us that we never visited, sure. Solmyr could maybe cast a chain lightning on some random schmuck. And then here... Is this really the most optimal pathway? Well... maybe. And then Castletown, I'm pretty sure against this hero we can just defend, we just buy basically everything that we can afford at the very least. Am I even gonna build it specifically level 2 mage guild for 1 hero? I'm even gonna very specifically, well, this doesn't do anything, but still. In fact, hold up. Caitlin, you're bothering me. The fact that you exist, I kinda want your airship as well. I'm gonna actually... blind? They're gonna unblind him, trust. The master gremlins will be very upset. No, they decided not to do that. I'm actually curious. Then... cure him. Okay, cool, dealt with that. Where are you, little? Here you are. Are we no, we're not high enough level. Are we at least close? Can I like do like a minor fight? No. Do I have hold up, diplomacy? No. Damn it. But we do have a hill fort, but it's gonna be a negative because oh, actually this is an old hill fort. I need to very specifically not upgrade those automatons. Now here, still gonna take a couple turns, but maybe. And now let's see, Biarma. The last hero. Damn it, she's going here, but then again. Maybe we can steal. Aha, I have an idea. She will not expect it anyway. Hold up. I kind of want the Dracon to have like his airship like down here so he can take the town. Yeah, get the boots, take the town, run back, fight this. Here, buy like every single unit in existence. Hallen level 3. I think Hallen might even attempt a defense. It's like... even has his own tent. Man came prepared, which is good. This. Okay. These units, I guess we take 1 Griffin, 1 stack. Cool, I stole your airship. You might say, but guess there's another one. I am aware, I stole that one too. Now she is stuck there, and then on top of that, well, we can't even, although we could if we find like a free spot. Anyway, this Pterosaur is gonna chill for a turn. Here, I guess we will just chill here for a little while as well. Where were you going? Oh, here, they have a hero, the Fafnir. Damn you, Fafnir, you're escaping, you're too fast for me. And then for some reason this man is frozen in fear. Okay, so yeah, quite the epic map, I will say. And yeah, nothing else to do, I guess we can, in the last few turns we can go through all our towns and all our heroes. Ian Swite, typical statesman. Marissa, Mercury plus estates, what can beat that? This town we kind of only just built the creatures for. I actually wonder if this town would be like a town where you are allowed a high-level mage guild. The problem with Ron's maps is that the towns, maybe the towns, I know that he's watching this in the future, so I'll say this is a bit of a feedback. The towns maybe should have a sign next to them telling you hey, this town can build a high-level mage guild or not, because, like, if the same guy that starts at one of these towns, I don't know if they started like in Hellbent or like this town, if they capture 2 towns and build them up, I have like no clue if they you know had those towns for the entirety of the game or not. And if they only have level 2 mage guilds, I build a level 3 and then I'm disappointed because I can't continue the build up. Okay, did we miss anybody? Oh yeah, Thane. Just a scholar hero with navigation that never came to be. Mr. Hart. Estates up in here. Damacon bought him a school. Magic, but he ended up not being attacked, so that was a waste. Pyrex just got bought here as a defending hero. This town, we saw the Helen here. He's completely fresh. This town doesn't have a gantry. Bertram is also like a completely fresh hero. What a shame, never built this town up. Yeah, this town. Once again, I guess the dungeon is like a little bit less prone to this problem, because they need a level 3 mage guild for their dragons, but still. Here, I guess we can build the city hall, whatever. Gem fresh hero with nothing. And Vidomina. Actually, Vidomina was kind of cool. Hold up, I want to build the shipyard here because I never get the ability to build a shipyard in a Bulwark town. Cool. Let's buy a boat as well, just for the lols. And yeah, they have their own ship texture, which is cool. And yeah, Vidomina we just found. We beat her up and then we found her in a tavern a little bit later. Kriv also, we beat him up a little bit. We found him in a tavern. Furious Doom, the only prison hero that I found. And yeah, the Grail town, of course. And actually, let's do a celebratory research. Wait, okay. Earth Elemental. Confirm top ending. Psych. Maybe. Actually, wanna check if we can get like a fly or a dimension door, just for future reference. Okay, cool. Go blind. Air shield. But that's his job to cast. Then let's actually blind these maybe. I think the champion is gonna strike here, so we might as well take the retaliation right? Oh. Well, he's gonna punish, unless I can put him here, unless I can... I am a blind enjoyer. Yeah, Air Shield one hell of a spell, by the way, actually. Very relevant in Haugir for some reason. Like a strong spell. Okay, blind him. Oh. Ooh, the orcs woke up. Didn't even notice. Biarma with her infinite mana as well, by the way. Maybe should have woken up my Crusaders, but but yeah, since I know that I can't win this anymore, and we delete that guy. And we'll take that one mammoth. But maybe get that second one, no. A little bit too weak. Cool, you get ice bolted. Anyway. Very insightful battle. And at least their airships are gone. So Biarma is stuck in this land. Actually, that's just very interesting. If you would be playing with airships in multiplayer, you would like have to... Okay, this protection from here. You would like have to try to steal those from your opponents. Get some casualties, okay. Yeah, they're now completely stuck there with Biarma. That's cool. Orange now with Fafnir. Fafnir, don't drag it more than it... Don't drag it longer than it should be. Foolish AI. You fell for my trickery. Oh, and I misclicked. I fell for my own trickery. Okay, this... Let's just get these. I'm a big fan of those dudes. I guess then we will have somebody who for the towers to shoot. Then actually, Titan Giga Chad stack. I'm big enjoyer of those as well. And then I suppose we can even make one big genie stack fight. Okay, so Dracon is gonna end Biarma's life. Then here... Aha. Fool, you cannot escape me. Oh, actually he's very close to escaping me now. What we're doing here. Then Fafnir. This is next to the Necrotown. Well, maybe I could... I feel like we'll try to chase him by flying. Even though the ship is faster, so the ship cannot, like, be chased. So that is like a big minus there. So then... I am very curious. Let me just... Nope, that's not what I was looking for. And then that one town that still didn't have a city hall. Ta-da. Okay, so... Yeah, Biarma. Away. Here we could fight... Josephine or not. Well... Fine. We'll try to, like... figure out. Maybe we can see another interesting hero. There, we need to do this. I think we need to have these. Then maybe. And these just because they're like... Boom. I'll take that one bird away from you. And then what do? I think we put these together. Dragon on the... That's at 100 dragons. I don't think we can do it, but we should try just for the funsies. Maybe we can get a cool. What is in here? Oh, we don't even have a paste. We could... Yeah, this is just the optimal cast, is it not? Actually, bros are kicking ass quite effectively. And then, maybe... But 10 stack would need to, like... Stack just got bitten. Eaten immediately. Faster than they are. You fool, I employ force field. Turns out that this was a force field fight all along. Oh no, we're sad. Actually, it could be like a devastating thing. Smash these. Well, damn it, we almost made it. Turns out it's more difficult to break into the cat. Ooh, they just teleported there. Well, I guess that means more food for Dracon. And then I can't believe they're just sailing. Bros, just stop doing that. Then... Let's land here. Okay, they should build into angels, or maybe did they? And then, hold up. Telecom, do we have maybe a ship here? We do have a ship here, so round 2. Josephine goes back in the ring. Oh yeah, you went. Hold up. Buy these. I can't believe nobody upgraded into the behemoth stack. But this, 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 this. Maybe we could make... Yeah, let's see the skeletons here. Never mind. Okay. And also, yeah, we didn't quite see that many exotic dragons. The problem would be like that you would be, because the exotic dragons are super far like isolated, you would be like maybe taking the dwelling, buying 1 or 2, and then somebody else would come 3 weeks later, and they would like steal them off of you, and that's like not any good. Then, okay, hold up, I have an idea. Well, we'll summon a boat and we'll try to chase him. And then we'll do the most legendary thing ever as well. Try to flag these things, so... Try to flag the lighthouses so we can actually chase them with proper speed. Wait, where did he go? Oh, he teleported away, right? Need to catch that prankster though. Summon boat. 50% chance, 25%, 12.5% chance, 6.125 chance, 3% chance. Okay, finally we managed to summon the boat. Amazing 50% chance, by the way. I need to make a meme about this being another 50% chance. Chances for success at 50%, I bet you. We used up like a lot of 50% chances there. Okay, Orange's last person sailing. Oh boy, yeah, that Haspid is really going to be like. That sea serpent is really going to be carrying the weight there. After, Anyway, do this. Any more lighthouses in the nearby vicinity? Yeah, 1. Okay, cool. We'll jump back into this. We can get this lighthouse. Actually, hold up. This town. You can grab that lighthouse. And we'll build these. Vidomina can grab the lighthouse. Josephine was going for those catacombs that we never checked, and don't worry, I'm gonna actually, once I beat the map, I am gonna try to like check those. Then here, we haven't checked this quest yet, which is a bit sad. Then, can't wait for the 50% chance to work without any troubles. Okay, wait, hold up, did I? No! Piquedram, you fool! Damn it. I was too ambitious with that. I thought that he can kind of like go from the Idol of Fortune, but no, he can't. So, Biarma, I think we will actually fight the town first, because then the Biarma will not try to escape. What is this? Foolish Neia. I don't want to fight you. I want to fight the town. Then we don't have Armageddon. I kind of would have liked an explosive finale there. Oh yeah, he has Eagle Eye, that's right. Yeah, Cure, that's gonna be great. Can't wait for him to cast that on the next round. Do it, Vehr. I want to see it. Chain me if you can. That's right, you don't even get to move. Cool. Then... Oh, you had an angel without buying the Portal of Glory. Is that right? Oh wait, this town can also be level 4 mage guild. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna have an angel with a level 4 mage guild. With a level... Wait, no, hold up. I'm like delirious from playing this long. Air shield. Fool, air shield this. That's right. Smacked your tents once. I'm gonna smack it again. Actually, you know what? Let's make the fight at least a little bit close. Let's not defeat that tent immediately. Satyrs. And yeah, basically, this hero would be very scary if she was just going for towns. Instead, she just didn't do anything of noteworthy value. And here, I think the orcs are actually very implodable. Sad. Anyway, I said I'm not gonna mess with the tent, but I feel like this is a special occasion because we can triple whammy all the war machines. Hell's sort of hellfire. Not much else. Tan has been vanquished. That's right, Tan. You better be. And then here, we don't have like water walk or anything. Whirlpool. Is there any whirlpool nearby that I can actually see? Near any town? Maybe, I feel like this one underground town. Yellow portal. Is there a yellow portal near a whirlpool? I never checked. I didn't care about the water because it would be like a mess because of all the gates. I feel like because the super guarded gates exist, the water content is basically irrelevant. Water content is great if you can pick up like free floatsomes and whatnot, but if everything is like forbidden, like here basically I picked up like an artifact, and then I saw this and I'm like, okay, there's no point in being in the water. Anyway, where are the whirlpools? There's like a red one that I saw. Whirlpool over here. We don't have a fly. I guess we can still try to go Northland. The one and only town with a legendary mage guild. So, and the legendary grail. Okay, so this 10. Very expensive stuff, I know. Just give me a flyer dimension door. We already had that in the beginning, the implosion. I guess Dracon can go and just fight some challenging fights. For no good reason. I feel like everybody else can like also beat Fafnir very easily. And almost implode 10 titans. Oh wait, they have angels. Akka's fine. So that stone skin is gonna sell. Oh yeah, he has the... I was like, what kind of a damage am I dealing? Just like 2 out of 3 Azures and a single hit. Oh, they brought one back. Foolish angel. How dare you? When I finish a troop, they stay dead. Still, these guys are very tanky. Incredibly like strong. Then. Pick up the titans. And bully those. And then who else do we bring back? I care about those. Those are like 1 stacks, I mean, sure. I feel like we're standing on the corpse of someone valuable, like the big genie stack, I think. That's what's missing here, yeah. Anyway, beat up that for no good reason, besides having fun. Oh, there's actually, hold up, there's a whirlpool here. This was planned, of course. I would never do such a thing without planning it beforehand. And yeah, then perhaps we could just go there. Boom. Orange Fafnir. The side where... Aha. Fool. I can send somebody on the Stronghold town. Piquedram. Not this one. This one. Still like a massive pain to like... some new garrison troops spawned. Well, that's because somebody was defeated there, but you know, it's pretty amusing. Is it worth maybe to like ship this out? I think actually it's gonna be less turns with a ship than actually... Oh, hold up. I know exactly what needs to be done. No, he's still too slow. Ah, well, maybe. Terrain boots. Go. Could have picked this up anyway. Too late for that. Do this, do that. Oh, actually, he had those boots. Hold up, wait. This was pointless because we would have Vidomina here anyway. Anyways, she can also jump in a boat. Taurosaur, do we have like any lighthouses in this vicinity? Do we have anything at all? I did see like a grave, I think, on the factory terrain. I was like, ooh, I can dig that. Ooh, lighthouse. So completely pointless, but whatever. That's right. Lighthouse in my control now. Then we'll try to chase them still. At least one hero. And then this is a little bit too far away. I guess we'll just land so we can teleport it. We'll take this artifact, which is of course going to be reasonably guarded. Orange, holding the game hostage. Anyway. Smash those. $1,000 gold, cool. Orange's heroes have abandoned him and he's banished from this land. That's right, Fafnir. That's what you get for wasting our time. You get banished from this land. Congratulations, all your enemies have been defeated and victory is yours. That's right. Hey, I wanted to play my turn game. You didn't have to like show me my score or anything. So that's that indeed. But yeah, let's check out all of the prisons, all of the catacombs, I guess. Because we'd probably missed some pretty cool heroes. I wonder if Vehr was one of those prison heroes. Because, yeah, Ron for some reason decided to discriminate against Eagle Eyes. I can't figure out why that would be. But yeah, and this is not gonna be even in my top 10 because we took 202 turns. But hey, H-size map where the idea is that everything is on islands and you need to specifically take a turn to embark and disembark from an airship. 8 players, very far away, lots of different things to explore, also an alliance sort of between the 3 evil factions. I feel like the map could have been different, could have gone different if it felt like multiple players attacked the middle alliance first. If they hadn't gone there first, maybe those guys actually grow into like a big combined threat where like they are just super strong and they go and like, because they're super close, they kind of like have heroes running in each other's land always, so you end up having to fight 2 or 3 strong heroes to take out one of them. That could be the case as well, you know. But hey, we're finished with this map, and this is my first H-size map, my first custom H-size map, I guess, that isn't from the campaign at the very least. So yeah, there is that one big map on, like H-size map on the campaign. So yeah, let's actually load back in. I actually want to check Dracon as a hero. I thought he just makes it so you can make enchanters from the zealots and the magi. Am I incorrect in this? So yeah, this is where we started and how we started. Yeah, can upgrade. It doesn't actually give any stats extra, so I would... These guys are just hella strong. I mean, they're like a tier 6 unit with a lot of shots, but like no health. So that is quite interesting. Okay, then. Actually, be rolling around like this. Yeah, okay. Red started over here with his Dalton. I started over here on my snowland. Then Tan started in the swamp. Ron said that this is the most difficult starting position. So the fact that they survived, they were the second to last to be defeated, that actually maybe says something about how OP first aid and heroes are. Shiva here, which we rushed down. Then Orange over here. Aine, Orange, looking pretty interesting. And then these three together in the underground. Jaeger, Olema, and Vidomina. Actually, Vidomina was their main hero. Their main hero, because we like went here. Lower accurate. Traitor, you know? Okay. Yeah, then we kind of want to check out the things I missed. I'm actually gonna put it enable. Instant move. I want to see how well built up this town was by default. Has 5 titans, cool. No, I thought what they built up this town from nothingness. When I took it, it was like fully built except like the mage guild and I think the wall of knowledge and like the art of the merchant. It was like missing almost nothing. It was just like, yeah, like I think it was missing like these 3 things. They built it up from nothing. That's like insane. That's insane to me that they did that. Then. Well, yeah, okay, that's a pretty crazy thing to do. To build up the town from nothing. So yeah, I didn't have so much army. I was kind of worried that they would just build all my units from my main town. This town, I think all the towns will only have the. Yeah, look at this one. This one we knew that it wasn't that well built up because nobody was here early on. Then, I guess we should just check the special islands. I guess these technically are also like special islands, right? So what would be in my catacombs? Oh, actually that's pretty interesting. Not that many. Not that many ghost dragons in the beginning. So I could have actually gone here 250. Just like that. And then 150. And then 100 okay, of these. Okay, sure. How many vampires? 50. And then liches 25. So they had grown quite a bit. Yeah. Steel golems is what we could have gotten. Visage used to live in a tower in the tundra. He defended the smaller, less capable towns from dragons and intruders. It was said that he could learn a spell just by watching another spellcaster cast a spell. The average folk just loved him and called him a hero. He insulted the local magistrate when he refused to endorse him. When the Great Eagle Eye conspiracy started, the magistrate had him arrested and imprisoned. Currently, he resides in the catacombs. 4 dots instead of 3 dots. Yeah, once again, artillery and, well, at least this guy would be like a war machine dude. Oh, hold up. Oh, hold up, and what did he have? He had like Animate Dead, Slayer, Frostring. Animate Dead, I guess pretty useful spell, right? This, and I guess you can have these. No, just well, we don't really need those to ruin the morale, sure. And then, hold up, we will take these just because we can. Eagle Eye hero with a... Oh wait, he doesn't have a scholar, so he would just be like on his own. Okay, whatever. Then, that's that. Hypnotize over here. I kind of want to check. This zone was like kind of good for like artifacts. Okay, silence, oof. Yeah, maybe we should not have ignored the catacombs. In hindsight, they feel very powerful. Nice casualties there, sure thing. I actually wonder what you would see if you went to these Hut of the Magi. You would see 1 location, 2 locations, 3 locations. That's it. You would see those guys only, and that's pretty lame. I don't think that's like quite worth the while. Investment, Crystal Dragon. Unfortunately, we're a bit too poor for that. Vitality. Okay, well yeah, that would be our underground. I kind of want to get the dragon. I think we're gonna be a little bit too poor for that. We need 20k, too bad, too bad. Okay, so that would have been that. We could have gotten a escape of silence, the boots of speed. I mean, in a map like this where it's mostly around the airships, I don't think the boots of speed would have been that good. I kind of actually want to check one of my quest huts, by the way. Hyder's joining was actually quite a big boost in the early game. So first mission is just be rich, which I can't do sadly. Not yet at least. So when you do the first mission and you're rich, cognizance for 2 defense, 12 mummies. Let's go down to the mummy land. We would have had to go all this way down here to do this quest, and I didn't see any, like, mummy land. Oh, actually, what I want to do. Stoic Watchman, 5,000 gold. Actually, fighting random mobs in Ron's maps. I guess this is the Eagle Eye Conspiracy as well. Don't tell me with... Okay, elemental. I was like, well, what if this is Dimension Door and Fly? Well, another great conspiracy there. Stoic Watchman. And then doing this basically for the gold. This. Ooh. That armor that we could have used. Sure, Pathfinder and Spell Power. I think the scholars are completely random, so that makes them like less good than they otherwise would be. So, if we were to get these mummies, we needed 12, not... I like that you get 7, so it's like, don't buy too full. Don't buy too full, you know, batches unless you want to have extra. Usually it's just like, you know, full batches, so it's like get them and don't lose them. So this would be pretty worthwhile. Gold Air Elemental for 50,000 gold. I guess we can go to the Utopia Island that we didn't manage to attack, because somebody else had taken that. I wonder who went here. Everybody's like part of the Eagle Eye Conspiracy, it seems. Orb of Inhibition. Okay, I know exactly who went here. It was the Tan player. I think it was Biarma, probably even. Biarma went here and then kind of got these. No, that's like worse, sort of, obviously. Then, when you collect infinity gold, essentially, you would get a high tier spell, which is not that good because, well, I had it. The final mission. I have Sandals of the Saint for you. Okay. So... Well, Sandals of the Saint for bringing a decent hero here. Eh. And then let's fight. I actually want to see... Bro, what is this? Yeah. This fight is like almost more difficult than like Utopia. To get like a random artifact, quote unquote. Then I kind of want to check out like this zone. This would need a Bird of Perception. How many would you have? 10. I wonder if their amount grows or not. And these guys probably didn't want to join me, but I am Dracon, so I can just force them to be my friend by recruiting them. Okay, that. Oh, this was, I thought, because some artifacts are for free and some are not, it kind of makes me not want to pick them up. But yeah, because the troops are like guarding things here are tier 6s and tier 7s, they kind of grow, and then it's like very unappealing, like you can't send secondary heroes to like pick these up. I guess we maybe want to check out the big island. Hold up. Maybe want to check out, yeah, the big island. Oh, this town. I thought this town was like super built up because it was spawning through, but no, apparently not. And then how would you reach the underground here? Ah, through here, through the red dragons. Actually, not that difficult you get an eerie feeling from entering this cave. You realize that you're not supposed to be here. What do you mean I'm not supposed to be? Twice? I realized 3 times that I'm not supposed to be here. Ambush? A lot of castle troops ambushed me. Random step on the random hex to be get ambushed. Now Inferno troops are ambushing us. This scroll of town portal is guarded by a pack of juggernauts. I don't care. We can win. And then I bet, yeah, this is gonna be. This is the problem with Oran's maps. Even when you reach like a treasury, this is like very naughtily guarded. Like, impossible to beat essentially otherwise. Another ambush. So don't lose anything. This one. Oh, 50. Yeah. We're gonna run away and not care about that. Anyway, tavern. So actually not going there was the correct play, because otherwise I would just be like absolutely destroyed by like everything here. I could have like maybe gotten an artifact or two that is decent. By the way, hold up. Would we have? No, we wouldn't even have the. We would. Yeah, this was pointless. No fly, no dimension door. So yeah, that was a complete waste. Then. Let's go to. I want to check out. Okay, this we checked out. The second catacombs, which is here, I guess. I need to check also the sign, but it's kind of like out of the way. So what is this? Welcome to the catacombs. Many brave soldiers were buried here. Buried but not lying around dead. Enter at your own risk. Well, it's not that risky to enter here because, you know, there's like tier 7s blocking the way. Amulet of the Dead. Hideous Mask. Pendant Positivity. Okay, sure. Crystal Dragon, I kinda wanted one of those. Vial of Dragon Blood. Trident of Domination, or Dominion. Is this Domination or Dominion, actually? Trident. Reveal yourself. Dominion. It's the one item that I always get the name wrong. Okay. So these artifacts would have been kind of like whatever. So who is this? Berserker. Doesn't have Berserk. Berserker was born into organization of mages. He got all the special treatment that came with this party. He had the ability to sense how his fellow classmates and peers cast spells and quickly cast them himself. He became a leader amongst his friends and acquired many followers. When the Great Eagle-Eye Conspiracy started, as with all friends and followers, there's always those willing to betray you. He got apprehended and sent to the catacombs to spend the rest of his days. He respects loyalty and is willing to join an army that frees him. Navigation. I wonder if these skills are random or not. Some seem preset, but maybe. Yeah, brother has like these items that we can use. Different places, sure. Second Eagle-Eye Conspirator. Then another catacombs area is up here, right? Yeah, guarded by Mr. Devil. There's a lot of things and I'm not gonna check out all of them, but I'm kind of curious to like... Maybe I wish Ron was here so he can tell me the most important things to check out. Or the most interesting things to check out. I guess we can quickly... In defense, I feel like that in defense is probably the best box you can get. Gwendolyn. Earth magic and has that. Animate dead, slow, some random spells. So, Gwendolyn used to be a student cleric at the church. She learned quickly by picking up on the spellcasting of others. She found a gunslinger husband and they had a child. It was said that her professors were jealous of her natural abilities and despised her choice in marriage. When the Great Eagle-Eye Conspiracy began, her professors took her into custody and executed her family. She was imprisoned in the catacombs. Oh no, she has like the darkest lore of them all. Even undeads didn't have such a dark plot twist in their lore. Okay. I think it's just gonna be heroes with using the new auto portraits. For some reason, that's what I sense here. What else is like interesting? There's another catacombs here. I feel like I actually want to go here because this prison is like ultra guard. It kind of feels like this area is the most forbidden one. Like the most forbidden fruit. Emblem of Cognizance. We can free him, but not take him. Yeah, this one looks pretty magical, so... This gate is blocked. Lamau. Mission number 1 for 20 war mammoths. You know what? Let's put these away. Mammoth time. Bird of perception for defense. Satyrs. Now that's a bit more difficult. Then... Oh, if you have all 3. I didn't read the lore, but sure. Ice Claw. Aha! So this is the person that we were supposed to get with the Eagle Eye artifacts. And then you don't even lose them. And actually he has 3 Azores and he has some genies and some good stuff. What spells did he has? Does he have his Berserk? No, he doesn't. He just has like completely random garbage. Ice Claw came from far away continent and once led many victories in war. His strategies were taught in war colleges. He went 37-1 in campaigns. The one he lost was the battle that he tried to overthrow the Empire during the Great Eagle Eye Conspiracy. He was forced to surrender and they locked him up in a prison. Ice Claw with his genies and Jotuns and Azores were not able to. He was able to interfere. Without that many spells, Brother was able to like put up a good fight against the Empire. I can't say it's not impressive anyway. We'll do this. Go to this army compass. Fine, then we'll leave one slot open. Actually, Mr. Archangel can like chill out like that. So this was the final boss of the Eagle Eyes, I guess. Final boss of the Eagle Eyes. I think this one just leads to those dragons, sure. And then I will quickly check here. What is like this quest hut? Foolish Phoenixes. Wooden ore. 10,000 experience. Oh, so this is like basically infinity experience, right? Yeah, this was the one that we saw in the Tavern Whisper. So here you could train new heroes, which I don't mind, but the problem is that it's like, number 1 is in the middle of nowhere, and then it also takes, like, it takes a lot of time to get here. If this was like in some hub area, where like, let's say you have like Keymaster tent gates, and like 2-way portals, and let's say you need to get like 4 or 5 different tents to like reach this quest gate, then like if you really like if you visited basically if you've explored the whole map or like majority of the map, you visited every player's area once, then that would be like very cool. But like this with an airship, you would have to like, you know, build an airship, go here a turn, fly back to like the town 1 turn, 2 turn, 3 turn, like okay, well 3 turn, 4 turns, land this, go here, and then, you know, upgrade the hero, and then see if he rolls into the things you need. Plus you don't have the conflicts here. Maybe if this was a conflicts town it would be like better, because you can buy the schools of magic. But it doesn't feel that worthwhile. Then, yeah, this area we kind of did check out. This was like basically a big treasure area. Maybe here, oh yeah, this is kind of also central area that we didn't check out. Could have had rust dragons. The AI wasn't too big on dragons as well, because it like took a while to get them. Any quests here, maybe? Golden gold, I don't have the money apparently. This just basically has the... So now we have the money. That, I kind of want to see what this... I didn't notice that there's this level 4... Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is how they got Town Portal, because I realized they had a couple of heroes with Town Portal as well. Apparently Town Portal was so close and I didn't know. I didn't know about that. And then... Anything else interesting? This is like a level 3 shrine. I feel like this island would be interesting maybe for some arties, but no. Not afterwards. This was the Utopia land, the only Utopia on the map, so it's kind of precious. This is the Murphy's Treasury, I guess. We can check another catacombs, but that's kind of it. There's like another one catacombs. These we kind of explored. Another 2 catacombs, I guess. Wait, so there's like 5 catacombs, right? But I'm crazy. This one, 1, 2. I guess this was the ultimate ice Ice Claw was the ultimate catacomb hero. So there's 3 more catacombs, which I don't mind exploring. Wait, hold up, no. I already explored 1 and 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm not really, hold up, I kind of counted, but I miscounted. I feel like there should be one catacomb for every player, right? Or are there like just 4 for 5 players? On the mini-map it kind of looks like there's just 4 for 5 players, which is pretty interesting. So not everybody can get them. So yeah, let's go and check the final 2 catacombs out. Who lives here? Mr. Joshua. Very well-rounded stats. Wait, hold up. Chain Lightning and Animate Dead. Joshua wasn't a very promising student when he was young, but his ability to be able to learn spells simply from them being cast made him unique. He was always picked up on by the other Cublings, even in adolescence. He was excluded from competitive events due to his special abilities. His peers made fun of him constantly. When the Great Eagle Eye Conspiracy started, it was easy for the hecklers to throw him in the catacombs. This kind of discrimination, not discrimination but discrimination, made him very angry and driven to revenge. He's revenging with Chain Lightning apparently in the catacombs. Very cool stuff indeed. Then we only have 1 more catacomb. This was the one. Actually, this feels kind of like this was meant for me because it's like super close. How the hell would the other players like get them? I mean, hold up, wait. One man, 2 man, 3. Oh no, there are 5 catacombs. So 1 is here. 1 is here, 1 is here, 1 is there, and then that one, and this one would be the final boss catacombs. So we have 1 more thing to explore here. How do you get to these? Through here. Ron is actually fair. I thought he made it so there's like 5 players and 4 catacombs, so you're kind of driven. Who is the first to go between the 2 players is rewarded, and 1 guy is just like left out, so it's like easier to eliminate the weak one of the pack. And then we saw Furious Doom, by the way, with her devils, and she had, in my opinion, the best thing, the resurrection. Wait, no, did she have I think she had the town portal. She had the town portal, and that basically was like good enough. The best person hero. So I think we've checked out basically everything here that would matter. Oh, maybe this is our land in the middle. Hold up. That's the one thing we didn't check out that maybe has piqued my curiosity a little bit. So it's like somewhere here-ish. Unsuspecting underground, actually. Very unsuspecting underground. It looks like maybe a player area, even unguarded. Entrance to the Chasm of Azores. Golem factories, stone golem to steel golem mission hut, and imprisoned Azure dragons. As a tower player, this could have been cool, but like, yeah, I didn't find these. Because they were like, very far away. Very, very far away. 20 golems. Into 10 steel golem. Oh, so you need to specifically take bruh. That's pretty sad. And then, actually, we can get the lamps. I kind of want to see what that Azure dragon once could be freed. Actually, we have the perfect counter for the Azures, funnily enough. Maybe. Oh, you needed to have this. Contains experience points, 2 of each primary. A skill they use to open. Okay, cool. Are these guys gonna join me? Oh, you would get like a few Azures, and actually 20 genies in a lamp, and 20 more. Pretty interesting stuff, really. So this one would be a really good reward for the Eagle Eye mission, but this is like such an unsuspecting island. It's kind of the problem. If I didn't have the Grail, I kind of wouldn't even send the hero to explore this. I mean, yeah. Okay, then the catacombs, we explored everything here, and I think that's kind of it besides the final big island. I feel like there's a town here specifically so you can town portal to it, so it's not like that difficult. Yeah, we're sad, I know. Ambush Lamau. Every town come together to ambush this. And also like the Giga things for like a shield. Impossible to like... Well, let me... Well, this doesn't do too much. Another ambush. You stop ambushing me. You walk 2 steps and being ambushed, imagine that. How rude. Another ambush. Can you fly, Bobby? I didn't read what is guarded by. Is it 50 of it? Oh my god. Like, how would you... We don't have blind, damn it. Anyway. Anyway, can we defeat this? Let me, hold. Yeah, this would be like basically... Basically impossible to beat, right, you know? Yeah, like, you can't... What's the point of making, like, a super treasury if the artifacts that are so guarded that it's, like, impossible to actually get them? The super duper older treasury, I guess. And then... Okay, sure. Sure thing. We collected, like, army from 5 different prison heroes. We went to the specific Azure area, and then we want to get, like, 1 simple artifact. Like, 1 broken artifact, not like 5 broken artifacts, but like 1, yeah? And then it's like the biggest fight in the universe. And then it's like, I can imagine this fight also being like, I mean, this would probably be doable with like force field and whatnot. Force field on the ammo cart. With like... Not gonna see this. No, well actually, hold up. Well, maybe on devils, on archdevils, you can do this on the force field. But yeah, this is like insane how well guarded these artifacts are. I think they're over-guarded. In fact, I think Ron went overboard. I think he could like easily half the guardians of these and these. Those would still be insanely good. And I don't think the diplomat's cloak, I mean... Diplomacy is interesting, but like... It kind of sometimes gets in the way if it's unexpected. I'm so used to Hota. So whenever diplomacy happens, it's always unexpected, and I just click accept. And I end up being like... punished by it, because some random like pikemen or wolf raiders join my army that doesn't need them. But then again, at least you can convert them into skeletons, so that's that. Okay, yeah, that was Murphy's Law. A H-size map that took me 11 plus, what is this, like 3.5 hours? Took me like 14.5 hours to beat. So all in all, for my first H-size map, not that bad. But yeah, we will need to split them into 2 days. I think in the future, I think at around the 6 to 8 hour mark, I should, which is still a pretty big, like, thing, but around like a 6 to 8 hours of playing, I feel like there's a big cutoff of my, like, gameplay. I feel like I play, like, much more worse, so then I should think about it, if I can finish the map, in, like, a couple hours or not, and if I'm pretty sure I can't, I should just save it there, and, you know, Otherwise, if I play for like 10 plus hours, I'm completely baked the next day. You know, like my head hurts for like the first hour or so. But it was kind of good. I had chores to do. I did my laundry, made myself some breakfast, took out the trash, and then also went into like a morning shower. And then like slowly after like multiple coffees, my brain was like back into function. So yeah. What did I think of this map? It featured airship gameplay, which is something that I hadn't experienced before. It was kind of interesting, but then again, the map was super guarded. This one focused a lot on having multiple, like, only a couple main heroes. Yeah, this one wasn't the map where you can have like 5 main heroes each doing different things. In this one, basically, you have like 1 or 2 or maybe 3 main heroes, and then if one of them dies, it's like a big catastrophe. Thankfully, I didn't lose Dracon, even though they had nasty things like Orb of Inhibition, they had like Shackles of War, and then eventually we managed to find Enemy Dead, Town Portal, and Resurrection. So we were basically able to just roll from there, and as well as Implosion. I got really lucky with finding the Grail Town, and the fact that the AI took the Grail to the Tower Town, which revealed the whole map for me, made it super easy because then I didn't have to scout everything, because otherwise the map would be very dark and I would just be kind of flying into darkness. The vision is like an insane bonus because you can see the rough armies of the opponents, and then it's like very easy to judge. And then of course with Town Portal we can be everywhere at once defending the towns. At least like, you know, I did kind of fail with that, but then again my empire was very spread. I did take over the, you know, left continent and then from there, and also the underground. I feel like the underground was like very good. For some reason everybody went to the underground at the very beginning, and then once 2 or 3 players were like defeated, then nobody almost went to the underground. I had like a couple of invasions from some random heroes, but they were very easy to hold because of the 2 Inferno towns have the gates, so you technically have 2 Inferno towns functioning as one, which was pretty good. Then the Necro town, of course, was like just you know, spawning a bunch of skeletons, and you know, we always have the ability to use Animate Dead there. And the dungeon town actually had the Black Dragons built, so that was also pretty fun to use those. Don't get to use Black Dragons often because they're just so sulfur expensive. They need a level 3 mage guild, and then the building needs 20 sulfur, and then the upgrade needs 20 sulfur, and then each of them needs 2 sulfur. This is like just, they're so expensive. Like, they might even be, I feel like they're as expensive as the towers, titans. Like, yeah, the investment cost to build them up is like super intense, but it was very cool to play with them. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. I was Guest 373, and I will see you probably in the next week. So yeah, I hope you have a good one. That's gonna be it from me, and cheers. If somebody's watching this in the future, by the way, if you have any maps that you have made that you would like me to check out, do tell me. I have like this long list of maps. I am more willing to play maps from people whose maps I played before, which, yeah, I have like basically run out of those maps completely, so I am looking for new maps. I mean, Ron keeps posting 1 map a month, so I have like 3 of his maps banked up, but that's, you know, maybe a story for a different time. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you had a good one, and, you know, see you